Niaje wase ni Albert hapa, video ingine hapa hivi, Man Cave Talk Live. Leo ni December 14th, the second week of December. Halafu kuna 2 more weeks before Christmas ifike. So tutaanza live hapa hivi saa hii, nione kama na sound iko fiti. Na sound check tu haraka haraka halafu tuendelee. Just in case. Sound iko fiti. Sisikii kitu yote. Iko fiti sasa. Confirmed. So tuko poa kwa sound hapa. That's good. Check hii side ingine pia ni make sure everything iko fiti. Kuna live mbili, kuna vertical na horizontal. Kama uko YouTube utaona both at the same time, so whichever works utaiangalia, utaenda na hiyo ili na work poa kabisa. So tuko na both, we both in. Kuna vertical na horizontal at the same time. So pia niende TikTok, tuanza TikTok haraka haraka pia to make sure tuko in order. Sound iko fiti? Sisikii sound ya TikTok. So as I speak now tuko fiti. Nataka tukumesha everything iko poa. Sinanga mse, labda mniambie. Looks good to me, sahi. I think so. Sawa, niaje? So leo hii ni live ingine, December 14th. Tunakaribia Christmas, in a few days tako Christmas Day. Wasema ndo wa have fun. Tuone kama encourage. Nda monitaje story hapa. Try to make sure monitor kila kitu. In a sense, that is. So tuko live both places. Sasa hiyo ni poa. Na sija confirm Sakotito aniambie kama iko fiti. So mwana wasame comment hapa YouTube. Kuna nani hapa hivi? Kuna Edward, ngoja kidogo. Chini hide vertical. Oh, Edu Kamara anasema finally. Nakujua personal details. Acha nikae poa kabisa. Story ni ile nimetry kuepa mtoi, akanifuatafuata kila mahali kwa nyumba. So niko set up karibu an hour ago, lakini lazima ni make sure nimpatie kila kitu amekula, ameshiba, ndio sana za hepa, alafu nikama do live. Hapa niko basement. That's why. Small detail. So nani mwingine iko hapa? Kuna Brian Lucolo locked in from Mombasa. Karibu Brian, nakuona. Dero Travels tuned in. Hapa ni wapi? Hapa ni YouTube. Getting you loud and clear. Oh, that's good. Confirm audio. Karibu na microphone, karibu microphone. Hii ndio microphone ina project kwenda nje. Welcome master. Mimi ni master bana. Nitaje master msee. Nani? Vertical best sana. Hiyo ni fiti. So that's good. That's good. Try ku locked in from Eldoret. Sasa iko poa kabisa. So ni confirm TikTok sasa. Inakam TikTok anything hapa, hebu tuone. Ni technicalities msijali bana. Ni ile na try to make sure tu kila kitu iko fiti before tuendelee. So any comments ikiflow. Na confirm na gani? Acha niangalie na hii hapa. I wish there was a better way kufanya hii story, itakuwa sana. Iko fiti sana, ningekuwa najua how to do this bila kuinterview na live. Kama niko live TikTok, sioni kitu yote kihappen kwa TikTok. Tutaendelea na YouTube anyway, tukiendelea hivyo. Niko live TikTok, mtu aniambie. Lona what? Okay, imezimika. Tuendelea tu. Anyway, locked and loaded. Kuna Kamau hapa asemaje? Asema wewe ni master for you give us best perspective of Maisha states, raw and truthful. Kamau Kibor. I wish, motivation ni one thing. Motivation ni poa, ile kuna information ni poa. Lakini the best way kuna information, the best thing ni how do you apply the information that you receive. Hiyo ndio muhimu. Kuna receive tu information, utakuwa uko na enough information ya ku make decision, lakini hauna ile output ndio gonna make sense. Hii imehang sijui kwa nini. Unaona imekam sasa. Okay, so comments. Nasema niko live. Sijui mbona I show you anything. TikTok. Nothing. Anyway, itafigure out tu sijui hata. Tani restart kila kitu hapa kwa TikTok. Tuendelee tuna YouTube nikitry hivi. So I'm gonna come. Oh my goodness. Albo, question in terms of investments. What do you look at before investing in real estate, among others, in your 18-year career as a truck driver? Nimeanza kuinvest juzi tu, by the way. Sijakaa sana kwa investment. Nimeanza kama tu a few years ago, maybe 3-4 years. After 2020, nimeanza kuinvest. Ile tu slowly by slowly. Naona, nimeanza kuinvest hivyo. So kasema hakuna haja ya kuendelea na hii story. Tuende polepole tu naye. Hakuna haja. So nikasema nimeanza kuinvest polepole tu over time from nitwaje 2020, alafu ikiendelea over and over again. Hii story ingine kuendelea nini, siwezi kuambia specifically ni nini kabisa. There are travels vipi. So in terms of tracking ile tu na make income alafu na invest. To investment maybe kishaka ile one of them kishaka 5 years na kupatia a good report, najua how much. Najua so far nimeinvest kama ngapi, hata sijui hizo figures very top of my head. But the last time nilicheck I can make 8,000 more. The 2.5 year mark ilikuwa 8,000 from my investments. Ile the money that I put in and the money that I gain. You know, one of them actually, one of them. So zinagrow polepole, kitu you don't think about, lakini real estate specifically unaangalia ile kitu cha kupatia cash flow. Cash flow si muhimu sana. Kama 5 years from now ita appreciate. Unadu your numbers, au samanga hivyo. Alafu unaona kunaenda aje. No. History nyingine inakuwa hard kidogo. Sasa ni try TikTok kama itaingiana. Kama imefika poa ama ilikaa sana ika shut down. Saa imeanza tena. Ishi kwa na bigger screen. Nataka connect TV kwa screen ndio iko poa. But tuone kama itaingiana this time. Saa tuende. I hope itaingiana saa isije. So industry investment ile unaangalia ukitenza pesa, vitu mobs zinahappen hapa na sijini mbaya. Hizi screen mbili hizi. Poleni bana, say pole. Mtu sijui kuna wanacheza game au nini huko upstairs. Saa imeanza sasa, iko poa sasa. I think so. Imeshow. Nianza live kama 1 hour ago, ikabidi ni restart tena juu mtu yeye alinipata. Sasa itaanza kama iko slow alafu ita pick up tunajua. So at least I restart tena. So Paul, turudi back to nani? Back to Nelson. So Albo, question in terms of investment, do you look what do you look at before investing into real estate, among others, in your 18-year career as a truck driver? Sijakuwa 18 years career truck driver, nimekuwa nikido truck driving since nipata license, which ilikuwa 2009, 8 towards the end, 9 hapo hivyo. So career ya real estate tumebuy hao 3 years ago, kama ni hao. Sina ile specific real estate, niko na strategies, ndio training maybe 8 years ago on how to invest in real estate. Lakini hao sasa walitaka to do kitu kama nini, tufanye like we pay 35,000 to get all the trading. Nikajiuliza the only reason why nili come across hiyo dini yao ni juu nilikuwa na intend kuinvest online. I had the intention. Naona. Nasema na buff ama imeingiana ama itaingiana tu sijali. Ita come through. Najua ina struggle sahi. Mtu kama ina TikTok. Itaingia tu. Una buff. Ndio itaingiana tu. Najua hivyo pole itaingiana. Hisi ni kurun kila kitu at the same time ni noma, si rahisi hivyo. So unaangalianga in terms of investment, kama unaweza buy how ya 150,000 alafu market price hiyo place ni kama 250, alafu unaangalia how much money it will cost to do the repairs ndio nyumba ikuje up to standard. Okay, kama uko na very high risk factor, unaweza spend hata hiyo 100,000 ile kama uko na long term plan. Unajua kukuwa na real estate kama hao hapa na economy ya states hapa hivi si Kenya sijui, by the way kuna wasee utakuingilia ati alipokuwa nafikiri kila fanish states. Hapana, najua hivyo. Nasema tu ile muonge perspective ya mali, mimi najua tunajua hapa si professional, ni social media, tunaongea tu ile experience. No. Social media tu, si ati kuna any big deal ati kuna specifically something that happens. Ni sina ile tu naangalia ni aje kunaendangaje. So you in terms of real estate, unaweza bomoa hiyo nyumba completely to the ground alafu we rebuild tena, but chances are that isikue hawa yako ya kwanza. Kama it's your first house utakuwa na shida because uta lose a lot of money. Unaona hivyo in terms of ile kama ku fix and flip, watu wengi do hivyo. Ukienda fast forward, kama uko na hiyo income already, then you can buy the house that you want. Itakuwa haraka hivyo. Unaona, adjust mic kidogo, sound haifiki. Sijui iko sawa hapa ama sijui, nasikia echo zote. Military vipi? Okay, sawa, tuende na next. Edo ndakam kwako baadaye, hata sikuwa nafikiria story ya real estate. Kuna makomenti zingine hapa sijui ni wasawa gani ya hata sijui, naziskip tu. Wacha tuangalie. So I looked at the video concerning how one can skip college as an immigrant and enter the trucking business now with $200K per year. Uliangalia ni which video? A college as an immigrant and enter the trucking business now with $200K per year. So the video gani, which video was that kabisa exactly? Sababu unajua kuna vitu kama if you're young, if you're like 21, advisable enda shule u graduate by 24 kuna hiyo degree, sababu degree ita open up more opportunities za nini. Watson Maina landed in Iowa. Hiyo ni poa sana Maina. Welcome G, uko state gani? Iowa. Military vipi? So utakuwa na ile story ya ukiangalia kama uko young, if you're 20s, mimi tu my own recommendation, enda shule kama kuna hiyo capacity, kwa sababu unajua kama uko 20 year old alafu kuna host ama hata uchukue scholarship ama hata kama student loan, you still have time kulipa hiyo deni before you're 30. Hiyo ndio example. Wasaki ongejua tracking, vile mufanya tracking, watu assume, unajua watu wengi usemanga hivi, you can see somebody anafanya kitu alafu una assume it looks easier than said, nasema hivyo, than done, kitu kama hiyo. Lakini watu wengi kuna hiyo disease ya procrastination. You lazima upate license, udrive for a while, upate experience, understand your business kabisa vile ina work, ukuwe na financial literacy, alafu ndio buy track yako. Ukibuy track yako, you're pretty much a business owner. Hiyo ndio in the beginning, self-employed business owner. You're running everything by yourself 100%. So ukibuild pole pole, ndio sasa unaanza kulearn, oh, this is how you can efficiently execute whatever you're doing, to providing services to some particular company ama individual, alafu una grow over time. So watu wengi wasim tu, oh, become states na do tracking. Si job, si career, hii ni kama side hustle. If you're careful, you can make it a career. No. Sometimes hapa hivi, what about military? Alan Gujiri, mu discourage military for my own personal reasons. Kama umekam na green card states, hakuna haja kuingia military, enda shule, fanya vitu zingine. Kama unani kuingia military ndio ukuwe na ile expedite ukuwe na status kama ukuwe raia, sawa, hiyo tunakubali. Wewe ingia ufanye hivyo, you did what you had to do. Problem ni ile umekam uko na green card, yani uko na, you already set, yani you don't have to look for a job, you don't have to do anything. It depends on circumstances yako wenyewe. Mimi nasema tu ile from my own perspective, more discourage. One of my cousins atakuingia military in the beginning. Nikamuuliza, why do you want to join the military? Akasema reason yake ilikuwa alitaka tu a move out of host wake, aanza life yake kivyake. Nikamsho, usha consider kwenda, hiyo place ilikuwa countryside sana, usha consider kwenda a different city, ile maybe more opportunity. Si haikuwa permanent, sorry, ilikuwa place ingine different. Akasema yes, jaenda place ingine. Nikamwambia, before ingia military, jaribu kutafuta link umove to a bigger city, mahali kuna more opportunity. Alafu kienda huko hivyo uangalie ile job it will get you started, alafu ndio uanze maisha sasa. Ukisema ati unaingia military ndio kuescape sijui nini kabisa, kwa stability, sometimes you might be surprised. Uzingia pale upate umefungwa, umetravel, umeenda war, umerudi, kuna injury, then life it take another trajectory. Naona ikiwa ni veteran unataka kutafuta healthcare sijui nini story mob, ina happen, by the way, ina happen. Si ati okay, na wale msa alikuwa military, kako na best yangu mmoja, yeye anauza mahawa hapa hivi. Yeye alikuwa US Marine, alimaliza ako poa so far, yani physically iko poa, maybe mentally amework na hiyo story, alafu imekuwa poa juu hakuna human being akona hiyo capacity ya experience war, by the way, hakuna kitu kama hiyo, inakusumbuka sana, by the way. So Edward, so what are the dangers of going to college as an immigrant? I'm an immigrant. There's no dangers at all. Enter to college, most likely to get a student loan. Kama also understanding it, by the way, kama combine. I'm in already na Simbaya, Alan Gunjiri. If you're in the military, that's good. If you're already there, you're already there. Musa matuile kama umekam na green card already, alafu ini prior to angalia options zote before uende hiyo. Kama kuna specifically unapenda story ya military, sasa you can just get in. Kile musema ni ile kuna my own perspective. Ni ile watu ingia military uwezi run business successful kama uko military. Musema hivyo. Juko ni discipline. Unafundishwa kuwa discipline na kufollow orders. So lazima ukuje udeconstruct once umekuwa civilian, ndio uko na ile ability ya kuthink wild na kudo vitu crazy. Unaona hivyo? Alafu sema I'm already in na si mbaya. Yeah, you're already in, but how long have you been? Sema tu ile how long you've been military. Sijui kama nimemiss nini nyingine. Adjust sound kopoa. Kuna my own reasons. Sipenda kuingilia sana, but ile my own reasons. Na asylum utapoa asylum ndo kama say this new administration. Kuna upoa temporary protective status. Hiyo ni asylum. Lakini at some point hiyo ni kama uko tu ni kama tuseme you're waiting, your days are numbered. One day new administration za mtu yote akona nini TPS, kama sasa watu wa Ethiopia mambo by February warudi kwao. Unaona? That's it. Kama hujai kuwa raia urudi kwao, unaona. Na chances are 9 times out of 10 wase wengi au procrastinate kwa ile decision ina move to the next step, unaona. So Albo, what's your take on getting owner operator in company, lease or own? Cliff, anything nitonga lease, kituosis akona lease. Alisema akona dereva ameenda Kenya. Yeah, you have to be really smart to make that work. The problem ni ile musemanga hivi, you make more money in tracking uki-eliminate middlemen. The more middlemen uko nayo in between wewe na your money, the more money you lose. Very simple. Mwona hivyo. Kama mwoga na broker mmoja. That's it. Broker mmoja tu. Job, broker, mimi. Sometimes hata sina broker. Job, mimi. Naona. The less people unaka in between, the more money you make. Sababu anybody una introduce between wewe na ule original, you have to pay for their services. Kama sa over the road unapata msako na broker, sawa, si broker kadhaa. Aya, kidogo akunua truck yake, akuna lease purchase, truck yake amelease. Niko na rent truck, by the way. Okay, kulisio lease purchase, at the same time ile kampuni unarania kama ni Prime, ukitumia trailer yao una lease trailer yao, they charge you for that, wanakucharge for dispatch, wanakucharge for, so kama everything is set for you. Hauwezi kwa kama umejilimit unasemaje, I'm giving somebody else all my responsibility to take care of me. No. Hakuna kitu guaranteed, musema hivyo. The more people una eliminate kwa middleman wako, the better you become. So Edward, there's nothing wrong kwenda college. Kama go back to your college, ile college utaingia na deni. Mimi everything I have to this day, nasema ukweli kabisa, ile bila kusema ukweli, nasema ukweli, but this kidanganyi. Everything nimebuild tangu nikam kama immigrant, nimetumia deni. Ile basically I leverage debt to accumulate wealth or anything I want. Truck yangu ilikuwa ya deni, gari yangu ilikuwa ya deni, simu zangu za first ilikuwa za deni. Siku hizi naweza buy simu ni pay off immediately if I want to, but before then ilikuwa deni. So ile unasemaje, you leverage ile deni umepewa to create wealth. Sababu something funny in America, you run na debt, by the way. Ukilearn how to manage debt, una make strides zile wasa kawaida hata make. Kama una uoga, okay, then if you're too scared to do it, hata siwezi kusaidia. I mean, kuna wale wase kama uko na hiyo do already, uwezi chukua deni. I get it. Lakini wase wangapi wako na hiyo do? No. Majority wako hapa chini. So inakuwa hivyo. There's nothing you can do about that. Kama uwezi leverage debt to create wealth, too bad. But at some point lazima ufanye kitu, at least ufanye kitu kusaidie. Snack chi yote hapo. So hakuna danger kuingia college. Okay, next ni Albo ni aje. Sokolo Nyosa. Willie sent 10. Sokalo Nyosa. Ni aje Soko. Willie sent unaongea mimi sijongi sheng kama ni sheng sijongi sheng mgeni. Nini nimekapa just chakata hii phone bana sije. Sokalo Nyosa ni nini bana. Yeah, Jordan. Thanks for showing up every day on behalf of the community. I show up once a week. Once a week, by the way. That's the best I can do. So, what's your take on Kasusu visa citizenship route ya marriage? Si mbaya, lakini usi proclaim juu. It depends na administration, by the way. No. It's at the luxury of the president. Akiamua pia inaisha leo. So, what's your take on, okay, hiyo ni hivyo. Nimesomea dispatch ku Kenya, naeza pata job aje, kindly help. Zainab. I don't even know, by the way. It could be beyond my sijui. That's like above my level. Sijui. Kama somea dispatch, sometimes dispatch ni poa. Kuna watu fanya hivi, wanakama hapa US, wana set up company ya dispatch. Alafu inakuwa so automated, uko na wase wao, kila mtu ana establish. Then ana move Kenya, ana run hiyo dispatch from Kenya, alafu ana hire watu wa Kenya. Anafundisha job, you just do this and this and this and that. Hiyo ni kazi iko automated. Sijui mbona watu fikiria unaweza kwa Kenya, alafu build dispatch company from Kenya, alafu na work na company za America bila ku-establish your link. I don't know how that's going to work. I sijui. Kwangu ni I could be 100% wrong. Lakini ni kama ni impossibility. How do you uko Kenya, kuna requirements za hapa America, these things you need to have prior to running a company. Kabisa, absolutely. Kuna vitu lazima ukuwe naye. Kama sasa ku drive truck lazima ukuwe na permanent residence, green card, ama citizen. Huwezi do tracking kama student. Hata kwa hiyo kesi hakuna hapo juu. Federal level, siongee juu ya state level, federal level. Hata wa accept hiyo story. Tangu ile 9/11 wali cancel kila kitu. Sababu waligundua wanaangalia ile risk factor. Kama say hawajui ni nani, hawana accountability, alafu mpatie CDL, alafu drive you case, worst case scenario. So siku hizo wamecontrol hiyo movement ya CDL. So ni federally governed, alafu lazima ukue umeestablish hiyo history over time. So kukuwa truck driver, citizen wa America, ama number 2 ni gani? Permanent residence. Work permit, it depends on the situation. But itakuwa temporary, itakuwa permanent. Lazima renew every 2 years. Na by the time renew the second time, imebaki expire. Umeona? So, wacha tuone hapa hivi. What's your hiyo nishamaliza. So, Zainab, sijui nizakwambiaje nini. Lazima kumestablish kwanza. According to what I understand. Sisi sema tunajua kila kitu. So, unajua hata kama kuna a way out, hiyo ni exception to the rules. See like conventional. So Titus Mungai anasemaje? Deni is good, but tracking here in Kenya with Deni noma sana. You work and you go unpaid. That's it. Then don't do it. Unaangalia risk factor. Lazima everything ikuwe right. Business ni risk, by the way, from the beginning, from the get-go. Ukianza business, umeventure into yani kuna risk factor ina increase. But again, okay, hiyo ni ile risk, ni ile downside. What about reward? Ina increase pia. No. Wasemanga hivyo. The great risk you take, the great rewards you get. Naona hivyo. Watu wengi hawananga hiyo nini kabisa. Hata kuna try to understand, semaje, how can I write this down? To understand. Sababu kama vile brain inafanyanga job. Musemanga poverty ni mindset. Poverty si eti ni kitu, ni ugonjwa, ni mindset. You have to pick and choose. Mimi mara mob sikuwagi najua vitu mob. Hata kuanza kudu live stream, sikujua how to set up the live stream system. Nakumbuka one time 2020 nilikuwa hired na one of the millionaire hata sijaongea naye for a while, millionaire movie producer. Yeye ana fund movie. Ilikuwa movie aliambia, okay, sitaki kuongea hiyo movie by the way kabisa. Niko na NDA, si ndio hiyo movie, but ni movie, one of the movies ishakuwa out already for a while. But I'm not supposed to say anything about the movie. Anyway, so hivi aliambia kitu moja hivi, alisema kwa ile story ya kufa you fund ma movies, by the way, ana come up na movie ana fund. Aliambia Muza, how much did it cost you to produce a movie? Akasema you don't want to know. Nikamwambia tu okay, si ati niko curious kujua specifics, nipatie tu ile kama generality, hypothetically. Tulikuwa tuna have dinner, so ilikuwa kama dinner talk. Nikaniambia sometimes uza budget ya movie useme ni 5 million, lakini on the ground you end up kwa 10 million. Sawa. So what do you do sometimes? Akasema mostly kuna banks zinakufund hiyo do. Unaweka down payment, unapewa maybe unaweka $500,000, unapewa 5 million. Alafu una fund movie. Kufund movie kuna so many vitu zina moving parts. Kuna ile mtashutia wapi, mtahaya kamera gani, crew gani takamna hiyo kamera, vitu kama hizo. So asema kama hii movie ilimcost, kama ilifakua budget ilikuwa 2 million, ikaenda kwa 5 million. Aya kaingia theater. Lucky enough, the first few weeks wako make 10 million. So li double hiyo story ya yani ile cover expenses plus profit. Everybody was paid. Last kuna ile loyalties, ile over time ina make do. Nikamuuliza, is this the only successful movies you've had so far? Akasema hapana, alikuwa na movies zingine before that, lakini kuna zile zilifail kabisa. So kile you do ni ile you try kufanya movie kama between 3 to 5 every year. Ndio kama mbili zikifail, 3 zisucceed, zipay for zile mbili. Nikamuuliza, how did you get started to hold this thing? Akaniambia, I used to do exactly what you're doing. Actually alikuwa very fascinated na makamera zangu. So ilinipatia kampeni, akasema aje, maybe nikiza kudu hizi mambo za video sana, naweza end up kuproduce movies pia. Lakini yeye alikuwa na career nyingine different. Actually, vile mfanya vitu sahi, perspective yangu ilikuwa cleared na huyo msee specifically. Sitaki kutaja jina yake by mistake, alafu nimweke on the spot. But aliambia hivi, you have to take some great risks sometimes kupata great rewards. It will never happen if you don't start, by the way. At some point you have to. Nasema tu, I have to do this. Uta invest in great risks, zitakuwa na great reward. Watu wengi, most people, ukiwaambia story ya risk, immediately wanakuwa defensive. Immediately. Yani unaambia msee, take risks. Yes, siwezi. Watafuta the easy way out. So the easy way out, haitaki kusaidia kugrow to the next level. Kuna msee kuna bonga naye, imwambia tu very simple. ati niko na hii na hii na hii na hii ni condition yangu. Okay, so what do you want to do? I'm trying to do this. No, because sijui ni describe aje, mimi si psychologist, maybe wife angewanajuzi vitu poa. Kuna vile yani your brain works, vile brain na work, your brain's job, you work the information you give it ndio ina store alafu ina reflect on it. Brain, kuna part of the brain, sikumbuki jina ni gani, very complicated jina za sijui kama ni jina za neuro something, sijui hizo majina za kabisa, lakini vile kama kuna mtu mwenye jina ya computer ile I'm very available. Kuna ile RAM na kuna permanent storage. So ukichukua information yako chukua kwa SSD, permanent storage, na iko kwa RAM, ukitaka ku retrieve your message it do exactly what you gave it in, kama ujai edit na ufanye kitu yote ya maana. So watu wagopa wasemaje, okay, I'm not going to take any risk. Angalia umse, you deal now millions. Okay, career yake prior to ku produce movies, nikiongea vitu mob ndajiuza, inaweza jiuza, hata niache tu, but ni hivi, before ado movies alikuwa na full time job. By the way, alikuwa na full time job, alikuwa na yani 9 to 5, anafanya kazi, anaingia Monday through Friday, anaingia 9 to 5, lakini alikuwa ana invest kwa stocks. So at some point stocks ikakuwa so high, alafu one of his brothers ama ni family member alikuwa movie producer, akamwambia hey, si uko na investment fulani, nimetaka ku invest na hii movie, si tutoe do to invest na hii movie alafu unisaidie ni fund, at least funding, alafu akajua na take risk anyway. Lakini malaka amefika at that time, juu watu wako washa grow, akona grandkids, ni msako na grandkids already, akasema I can take the risk, akatoa do yake kwa nini, akaborrow against, akapatia movie ka produce hiyo, ili triple ile pesa invest huko hivyo. Akaona this is a really good business, akadu the second time, akadu the third time, eventually aliretire mapema, akataka do full time historia ni historia movie full time kabisa. Naona someone rapping in the Twin Cities, Hulda anakuona, Hulda mheshimiwa yuko hapa leo pia. So akasema hivyo twins ni nini baseball. So akaanza kuinvest hivyo, alipata more money than alikuwa na intend before. So guess what he started doing after that? Full time anainvest na movie, full time, nothing else. Lakini ilikuwa risk in the beginning, yes, ilikuwa big risk, but what about the reward? Naona watu wengi wanaangalia risk alafu wana shut down, alafu wana complain kila siku. Naona you're trying to do the same thing over and over again expecting different results. Now the one particular thing uliwacha ile exit ni 5 years ago, hiyo ningekutoa kwa hii place ya kawaida na huku why take your step, ukasema man, I don't think so, it's too risky, ukambia brain, alafu yani uko na task ahead of you. Kama sasa unataka album aje, naweza kamaje stress kama truck driver, swali na common tangu ni post ile video. Most people ati nitafutia connection. Mimi nitafutia connection? How? Give me status. How do I get you connections? Hebu angalia story yangu. Nilienda test 4 times. The first, second, third time nika fail. 4th time nika pass test. Nikaingia kampuni for 2 years, tax majina kampuni pia. Okay, I was making less money in the beginning, 6 months ika improve. Okay, you need 2 years. Nika come kudrive ya msee hapa local, hata sijui how local works, niko tu na ile hint. 1 year. After 1 year nikaona the money that I made as a driver was more than I ever made working any job prior to that. Sasa alafu nikaingia number 3. Sasa samaje number 3, let me buy my, actually nimwambia so are you coming to drive for me next year? Nikamwambia no, I don't think so. Why? I want to buy my own truck. Akacheka akaniambia well good luck with that. Akanyamaza wiki moja. Hey, are you going to come drive for me again? And kama alini ask questions, ni kama ali disregard what I said last week. Say people I know, human beings, they do the same thing over and over again expecting different results. They can be no, I'm actually buying my own truck. They comes out, oh really, you're serious about it? Yeah. How are you going to do it? Can be well, I open a business bank account, I have a business set up, and I have an EIN number. So the next thing I need to go to the bank, nipate pesa, down payment, ninunue truck. Okay, are you looking at trucks? Oh yeah, nikampatia list. Hey, akaniambia, oh, you're serious? Yeah. So you're not going to drive for me this year? No, I'm not going to do it. Oh, then find me somebody. Akajua sasa ashani lose already. Hivyo. Watu wangalia hivyo. Kama msako anajua, yu haya watu anajua specifically. People like doing the same thing, same old thing. Same old thing over and over again, expecting different results. No, uta complain like anyway ni perfection yako ni una complaining daily about the same thing and you do nothing to change the situation. Even tunaona. How do I know that? I used to do that too. Maybe I still do that at this day. Kilinisumbua ilinitoa out of your cycle. I started reading some books. See all the books, some books. Alafu nikasemaje, let's just hypothetically speaking, let me act like these things in these books are true. Let me start doing the things I'm learning about and see what happens. Experiments 3 months, 6 months. You can realize my mindset is changing. The things that were very scary and risky, now I'm bold. They were very bold. I can do this now. Before you know it, I'm going to be, hey, Albert, the truck you're driving last year, if you want, I can sell it to you. Comes how much are you selling it for? Well, if I did this, I did that, so I'm going to procrastinate. You got to show some it before. One thing, ukienda kunegotiate kwa deal, sometimes, okay, hii ni heads up. Now, put your heads up ya kunegotiate. Utauliza mse, tell me like, so how much is this truck? Akisema, well, you see. So ile figure land nayo. Akisema, aliambia hivi, I bought it for this much. I spent this much on repairs. So mimi napiga simu kichwa wangu, okay. Akisema, I buy this much. Okay, if I could sell it, I would sell it for this much. Nikamreduce hiyo amount alisema 2,000 low. No. Why do you do that? Jukisema 2,000 higher, ama mpatie. It depends kama ako very serious sometimes. Lazima uko na hiyo do kwanza. Akaniambia I speak okay sawa. I'll give you 2,000 less than what you need. Akasema no, you see my brother, it spent time kambia, but I was driving for you. All the profit you make last year, the truck ilikuwa paid off. Akacheka akajua ni ukweli. Akaniambia yeah, just give me that amount then. Nikaenda kwa bank nikampatia ile amount aliquote. Hata wacha ile to agree. Nikampatia 2,000 extra. Nikamletea. Nimuuliza, do you want check cash? Akasema nataka a little bit check, ingine cash. Nikamletea boom akanipatia truck. Nikaanzia hapo. Was it good? The first month truck iliharibika by the way, break down. Buy truck, ika break down. So after 1 month of driving, after the 6th week, ikaharibika. Repair cost ilikuwa $5,000. I had no clue what to do. What do I do? My paycheck, ya last week, ya last month, nalipwa the following month. No. So 2 things, nikangojea. Bongana mechanic akaniambiaje, get a tow truck, kuna tow truck moja mujua, umse, anafanya job kwa Twin Cities on this side, but on his way home, he lives in my backyard. So kiongea na yeye poa, on his way back from the whole day, off duty, atakama chukua truck yako maliko, adibringie kwa shop. Then I'll look at it and kwambie, what do we need? So I'll do it. But you have to be there, umpatie cash, doing it off the clock. How much does he want? 250. Sasa, come go there. Come 250. Akanichukulia truck kwa mechanic. Kwa mechanic ananiambia, okay, hii gari yako kuna problem. Rear end ni ile differential. Zile meno zimevunjika. I have to replace that. What do you do? Kusema 2 things. Either rebuild, number 1, or number 2, you could just buy a used one, kama transplant. Sasa, buy the used one. Approximately hivi, kama 5,000 quote ilienda kwa kama 3,500 plus 250 ile towing. Nikarudi job. After 2 weeks imekaa home. Was that challenging? Believe me, hiyo 2 weeks nilikuwa silali usingizi. Sema nimebaki track 1 month alafu imeharibika. But the faith nili-establish after alifix track your mechanic within 2 weeks. Nikarudi back to work. Ilinipatia another leap of faith. No. Niongeza ile kama level yangu ilikuwa hapa hivi, niliongeza another level juu. Kwa nini? Ile sema, oh, this thing is possible. So was that risky? It was very risky. Eventually I figured out hii track, because I would shaka hiyo track for over 1 year, and you understand most of the time. In the winter it has struggled to start. It's too cold. Why? Mechanic used to call it like old track problems. So was it easy in the beginning? No, it wasn't. In story yangu before Musa Mangaje, we get licensed 2008. Nika drive over the road mpaka 2009 towards the end. Nikaingia local construction 2010. Okay, another story by the way, caveat kidogo. Nikipata license after 1 year, 2009, nilitry to apply kwa FedEx. FedEx ni delivery. I think the largest company in America, ya truck fleet, I think ni either FedEx ama UPS. Alafu kuna Expo. Alafu kuna blah 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 zingine. Kuna moja itwa ni ya yellow, nimesahau jina. Estes LTL. Nika-apply huko kaniambia, hey, how long have you been driving? Kambia, like a year and a half. It's 2 years, bold. We only hire drivers who've been driving for 5 years. So oh, really? Okay, that's good. That's okay then. But yeah, come back when you're 5-year-old. Nikaenda. No. So guess, by the time nifika 5-year mark, niko nisha own truck yangu for 3 years. Most of my debt iko kama 80% paid off. Alafu, when I paid off my debt 5 years in, Estes ilinipigia simu. Hey, I'm just checking with you. Is this Albert? Yeah, we saw your application, you applied. Like, kumbe wako na system wanna keep records. Oh, we're looking for drivers. I don't know if you're still interested. Can be, no, I'm not interested. Akuamini your story. Are you sure you're not interested? Can be, I'm not interested. Why? I have my own truck. Why would I come work for you and I have my own truck? Oh, well, but having your own truck, you have to buy your own tires. Sounds like a list here, laundry list here, why you should not own your own truck. And then discourage basically. Ile ani puts down, you reconsider offer yake. Na offer yake kuna less money than what I'm making sahi kama na drive truck yangu. Mwana hiyo leap of faith, niamua kufuata hiyo route ya ku own truck yangu. Okay, 2015. How many years tangu nipata license? 7 years in. Then I pay off all my truck. I think 2016 15 kabai truck yangu ya pili sasa. 00 number 2. Unaona? 002. Truck yangu number 2 linieka poa kabisa. Muona hivyo? Hii ni story yote sahi. Tunaongea juu ya 2008, 9, 10, alafu 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7 years in kustabilize income yangu. Alafu na kam TikTok kama 3 years ago, naongea hii story, msana assume ati these things happen out of kama magic. Poof, get rich quick. Utawatch video, unajua kuwatch video kwa inspired is really simple by the way. Ni kama kuvaa shati, unaona? Okay, let me be honest. Every week lazima ni set up his studio. I have to, by the way. That's why it takes so long. Kwa sababu kuna hii camera si permanent, hizi screen si permanent. Lazima nizilete hapa na nizitoe tena. Immediately after, I have to move with everything, by the way. Hata hope na record. Let me check again. Unaona? Morgan kama hii ni makeshift studio. Like na establish on Sunday morning, by time live inaisha na disassemble tena. Unaona? Every single day. That's what it is, yani. Lazima nifanye hivyo. Ni create na recreate every that's what maybe inakuwa slightly different. More just sometimes niko off na sema, well, the most important thing see aesthetics ni live iendelee information, no. Musemanga hivyo. So just imagine kitu imenitake kama 7 years kuachieve, alafu kuna msana procrastinate ako Kenya, anako broke, anakuja nipatie connection nikamkudu tracking US. Namuuliza, what connection do I have? My connection ina last between 3 to 5 years ama 7 years. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? So then, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to kukimbia hiyo marathon? Ama unataka kusprint? No. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to commit in your story? Kama uwezi, are you willing to? No. Kama hii live, nisemaje? From 2023. From now, I'll be doing a live every Sunday. That is 23, 24 mahali hapo sikumbuki when. Hii ni episode 109. So how many weekends? 104 weekends. I've been doing live on Sunday. Nili commit because I'm going to be doing this from that time. Mood try my best is to miss live, by the way. I'm usually too late, but I do it anyway. Nisemangaje, kama unafaa kwenda kwa gym ku practice. Alafu umemka asubuhi kuna homa, wewe ni mgonjwa. The best you can do, show up kwa gym. Enda kwa gym, uende kwa huko hivyo, but ulienda, you left your house. Ukaenda, alafu karudi. Kwa nini? Usibreak ile cycle, ile ya habit umebuild. Sababu unajua habit unaweza recreate everything you want. Unaona, utakuwa mindset ya rich, utakuwa na mindset ya rich. Hiyo mindset ya rich nimelearn kwa msali mention hapa ni muona hilo manini. Acha nirudi back to ilikuwa Myron Golden. Unaona? Yaani nimepata hiyo perspective ya nini? Ya kuwa rich mindset. Myron Golden. Asemaje, sometimes lazima uende beyond what you faith is not what you see, is it's the unseen. I'll give you an example. I think alikuwa pastor before. Myron alikuwa pastor before. So talk yake mostly ogana kama pastor. But faith is kuwa kitu naona, sometimes kitu beyond what you see. Unaona hivyo? That hiyo ni rant yangu ya leo. That is mu bonga hivi because I'm looking at the questions from last week. Alafu nataka kuzi answer before tuendelee mbele. Kuna wasi waja catch up. Sawa, back to Q&A. Kuna thanks for showing up. Hapa ni YouTube. Asemaje? How bad is the gun situation huko US? Leo nimeona story ya Brown University, sijui kama wameshika, umesikia American Dream, someone looking to move there ina fade away juu ya uongo wa insecurity. Daniel Joroge, based on kile nimesema sahi, I think before nimeongea before ni question yako, if you want to come kuja hapa hivi usiwache story moja ya gun violence kunini, unajua sijui za disclaimer mambo ya news, it depends who's reporting. Kuna right wing media na kuna left wing media na kuna centrist media. So kiangalia when the situation happened, tafuta example ya one right wing media news channel ita explain aje your story, angalia centrist ita explain aje your story, angalia left wing, yani the same headline inakuwa reported depending on everybody's persuasion na audience. So nasema hivi, how bad is the gun situation huko US? Leo nimeona story ya Brown University, sijui kama umesikia, sijasikia bado. American Dream, as someone looking to move there, ina fade away juu ya woga wa insecurity. Okay, exactly, just do exactly that. No. Let your dream fade away because of one incident. No. Kulikuwa na accident ya tracking last week kwa snow. So am I going to stop doing tracking because kulikuwa na accident moja? Okay, Maisha pata accident by the way. How many accidents shapata? 5 by the way. 5 accidents na tracking. Ya kwanza ilikuwa Wisconsin, itongaje, nimesahau hiyo place. 94 exits, nakumbuka hiyo exit wa 81 or something. Nimesahau hiyo place. Osceola, Wisconsin. Nilikuwa na drive kwa ice, nika skid over, nika move, lose control, nika end up kwa median, nika jackknife. What happened? Track was damaged. Kaisha hivyo. Second time nili tip over kwa job site. Boom, track ikaenda hivyo. Nika fix track, nikaendelea. The third time mtu alinigonga. Unaona? Actually 4 times. Hizo kuna moja ya car accident gari ndogo, alafu 3 za truck. Unaona? This year nimetip over, poop on the side. Trailer ilitip over ikafuata truck kidogo. So am I going to stop doing tracking because ya accident moja? No, it doesn't make any sense. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Unaangalia news za watu wengine kwa sababu, believe me, it's easier for you to convince your mind that I'm not going to follow the American dream because of one insecurity, gun violence, place moja Brown. Unajua Brown College iko wapi by the way? Do you know where it's at? Look it up alafu niambie iko wapi Brown College. Things happen on a daily basis. Watu wangapi wanazaliwa leo? Wangapi wanazikwa leo? Wengi. Naona ni back and forth. Hakuna ati. So it's easier for you to convince yourself not to do the thing you're supposed to do. That's the easy route. Everybody can do that in their sleep. But kujiconvince, let me do this risky thing ya kununua track yangu, utakuwa na all the reasons. Sometimes kwa hizo situation you have to trick your brain. Yani it's like you're sneaking on your brain. No, whatever you know. So mwoga a little bit lucky. Let's say lucky. This is my luck. What's the definition of luck kwa Maisha states? Luck is preparation. Hata nimesahau. Definition yangu ya ni hivi. Slow down, naongea haraka sana. Definition ya luck, kukuwa na bahati, unaona, kukuwa na lottery, kuwin lottery hapa hivi Maisha states ni hivi. On these streets za Maisha states ni hivi. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Simple, unaona. Preparation meets opportunity. So Daniel Joroge anakuambia ukweli kabisa. Ukisema ati umekufa moyo because of one insecurity, gun violence, alafu uzikam states, that's the easiest decision you'll ever make. No, the easiest. Sababu, okay, what's the other side of your story? You flip, usemeaje? Oh, you know what? Regardless of what happens in Brown College, nakam states bado. Niko Kenya bado. So how do you start? Which is easier and harder? It's easier to dismiss your story due to gun violence, alafu useme, I'm not going to do this anymore. It's harder kusema, acha nikam states. Sababu, how do you start to come states? Number one. Okay, utasema, apply green card 50 times, sijai win. But green card ni nini? Ni preparation. No. Preparation meets opportunity. So if you apply green card, that means you're preparing. Before it meets an opportunity, you know what luck is. No. If you keep applying one data, it'll flip over. You say, okay, it works now. Preparation meets opportunity. Hiyo ndio story ya luck. Alboko lucky family mzima iko hapa. No, believe me, it took a while. No, it took me a while. 7 years before mtu wa kwanza familia afike hapa. My sister was here before me. Older sister, okay, alikuwa shanitangulia 2 years. That's okay. Hiyo si mimi. Alikam kusoma yeye kama student. me to show up, it took me 7 years to get my parents here. Actually 7 years just to visit. 7 years. Haikuwa rahisi hivyo. Sasa nimekaa hapa 18 years, umekuwa hapa kama 8-9 years. No. Sasa mother kama 10 years. Juu my dad alikuja na karudi. Nimesema hata niache kuongea words za sheng kwa sababu it shows how nilitoka Kenya kitambo sana. Sheng yangu iko frozen. So hivyo, preparation meets opportunity. Hiyo ndio luck. So Daniel, believe me, najua kuna kichwa ya computer kwa nini hivi. Ukisema nimedismiss kwenda States, American dream because of one situation, I feel sorry for you. No. That's the easiest decision you'll ever make. Actually, somebody else, my 5-year-old can make the same decision. Hata bila kuthink on their sleep. No. Sababu ni kama umesema, this is why I can't do the hard things. I choose the easy way. Najua umeulizia swali before niongee. It's easier for you to make easy decisions. Lakini angalia kama mabeste moga najua. Ndawa interviews kumoja. Msali niambia hivi. Ilitoka Kenya. Okay, story ya Arnold Malcolm. Nimeona labda nimemuinspire akiongea story vile kamingia hapa Mayolo. Labda mlimwambia afanye video. I think last time asamwambia. Hebu ambia Malcolm afanye video akujaje aje Mayolo. Hata Kenya American home mtaka kudio story. Nimeona hivyo sema kama kumbe wasee wamekajaga hizi story tu nataka kuambia wasee. Ambia wasee kuja States ndio wajue. Okay, Arnold Malcolm alitoka Kenya akaenda Middle East. Ni Middle East bado. Hiyo story ya Middle East by the way, sasa kuna 7 stories watu najua personally. Wame the same thing. Walitoka Kenya wakaenda Middle East. Kwenda Middle East wakataka apply green card, wana save dough, wana travel by the way, wana travel. Msa ameenda huku Europe one weekend amerudi. Ameenda Turkey amerudi. Sababu samangaje kama umeapply green card 10 times na hujaipata green card. That's one thing. Ni bahati. Hiyo si ati ni real. Ni bahati tu yani. No, when the stars align, whatever that is, utapata green card. Kwa hujapata green card, wote fanyangaje? First of all, msema anakam kuvisit. Unataka kuvisit sababu it's like you're taking the bull by the horn wewe mwenyewe. Unakam kama visit, unaenda kole, unaongea nao, una meet ma professor, unatoka hapa kuja kuvisit, alafu unarudi kama ni unafanya Middle East na I-20 admission yako mwenyewe umejitafutia. Bila kwambia there's nothing as good as wewe mwenyewe ujitafutie vitu. Mimi kwenda kubuy truck, sikutafuta mtu, nienda kwa bank nikafail. A couple of times by the way. The first time hata kuongea na mimi. Hata kwenda kubuy truck yangu real, kuna dealership niliingia hivi, nobody talked to me. Sababu akona what this guy doing? Labda nafikiri mimi ni mse homeless na tafuta place ya kulala. Naona. Jini kwa mchafu na tracking, hakuamini. But the guy who sold me the alishanga mimi na kumkubuy truck eventually. Yes, I never judge a book by its cover. You sometimes niko mchafu because niko na do job the whole day. Nipata time 1 hour nipitia kuangalia track. So the easiest decision to make like artist enda Kenya. Anyway, tuendelee tu. Nasema labda namuingilia personal si personal. Nasema tu ile I'm using that as an example. So ile video yako ya immigration like yako na an immigrant like you who took risk entered the trucking business. Aitonani kabisa. Virox. Niaje, welcome back. Watching from Jamuhuri. No snow for me. Are you kidding me? Virox, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. When the Kenya una sneak into Tumbi, talk about Trufena genuineness, geniusness, world record of hugging the tree for 72 hours. Actually, they don't recognize it to be legit. Trufena Simji, I don't even know who that is. Leon, I don't even look at news like that. You'll be surprised. No. I have so many things to do. I don't look at news like that. Labda Yangalia. Now that you've mentioned it, the Yangalia. No. The Yangalia, what's the world record? So vipi kaka, the Ochieng family kwa hapa, wote family mzima, kuona, kupoa kabisa. So what do you think starting with a pickup dump truck itapata kazi? How? The thing that you're thinking about, go try it out alafu niambie. Sometimes you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Kama sijai kuambia tracking kama hii mufanya sulipwa per ton, by the way, is how much you can haul. So kama tuseme pickup truck hiyo beba payload ni half a ton, examples, I think ni half a ton. So a pickup truck ni half a ton. Sawa, half a ton. So ukichukua mchanga kama sand, you're bringing half a ton to the job site. These guys need 30,000 pounds of sand. Own a pickup truck. How many trips are you going to make to deliver that sand? after one day watakufukuza. Unaona? Awe na ile capacity. The reason why truck inalipa poa ni ile kama mimi banga 20 tons clean. So mimi trip moja yangu na dump truck, wewe na pickup truck itakuwa 20 trips. Nimepata hiyo right kweli? 40 trips na pickup truck kama ni half a ton. So do you think they will work with you like that? Hapana. Alafu dump truck iko meant to drive your off-road. Unaona? See, you try it out, alafu niambie. Unaweza cause idea yako. Sisemi idea yako ni mbaya. Ni ile hebu niambie logically, which ni logically yani. Uko na half a ton pickup truck, you're delivering I don't know, maybe 20 tons, it takes you a whole week. Kama ni job iko slow, sawa, it makes sense. Kama ni maybe you're doing people's driveways. Unaona? Driveway ni half a ton imetosha. They spread around hivi imetoshea. Unaona? One day at a time. But kama ni job site, big project, wako na deadline ya 3 years kumaliza, they need to do the kwa sababu kuna ile builders na kuna developers. Developers have to be done in 6 months. Guess what? Out of expedient. Ndio one thing gone, next thing. Kwa sababu so watu wanadu kama most of the time ile excavating. Kuna mali ilikuwa shaba. Hiyo shaba ilikuwa na mahindi. Mahindi ikasema kata mahindi, weka toa ile topsoil. So sufanya hivi. Tunakam na matruck wana scoop ile black dirt. Ile kama maybe this thick. I don't know how this thick is. Example, book. So how thick wanatoa hii level hapa juu ile rich black topsoil. Tunaitoa tunaipeleka place different. Then wana make my measurements zao. Alafu wanachimba foundation where the building is going to be at. Ukichimba building, tunatoa hiyo mchanga yote tunaimwaga place ingine different. Then sisi tunaenda, we go away, we leave the premises. Builders wana build foundation. Washa build foundation, nyumba inaanza kusimama, inaisha. So when the project is done, kama ni 4-story building, then we come back, sisi wengine tena, the truck tena, maybe 1 year after. Tunachukua ile mchanga yote kwa hapo around, tunawabringia topsoil. Ndio kama pande manyasi. Sometimes they want to do like some roads. Tunabring ile sand, class 5. Wasa pave na kama wana pave. That's what a project does. So kama uko na pickup truck, na ni half ton, hautai win project kama hiyo. Labda do project ya I repair people's driveway. Sababu driveway ni kama what mileage? Kama yetu ni kama gari tatu hivi, 1 2 3 times 2, 6 cars. Hiyo utadu na pickup truck. Lakini major project, it doesn't make any sense. No. Unless unadu ma driveway ka best yangu fulani doing ma driveway, na kwa hiyo business already. Lazima we establish. No. But while you're establishing, who's paying your bills? Reality. You can imagination, but lazima ikuwe real, ndio ione on paper. No. Faith is invincible. You only need to believe. I don't know how that works. I don't think it's believing only. You can't just believe. I can't believe I want 10 trucks. Alafu it happen. You have to take action. You know the ingredients. You have faith, you believe, then you take action. No. You part what neglects that action part. See, disagree now. Nasema tu ile the extra step that people don't really do. No. You have to take action. You know what to miss. You miss the action part of the belief. So Albo, how do you manage to get jobs for your dump truck as an amateur in the game? I'm an amateur. Mu sign up na nini? Na sign up na broker. Ula amekuwa my broker amekuwa kidu job from 1984. Imagine 1984. So kuna wide experience. So mu ambiaje, I'm available every time, anytime you give me a call. Yani unless nikwambia staki job, as long as I'm available, mu ana do job na broker. Anapata commission yake, yeye anapata commission. But ile whatever ananilipa ni 125 an hour, which is a lot of money still. But nigundua hivi nikianza nianza na hao. Actually they helped me buy my second truck, au my broker, because they valued me. Wale kama mimi ni asset. So because walinisaidia kununua truck. So musema in my life history, hata ukija hapa Minnesota, by the way, if you want to join trucking construction, ukiuliza Albo, who should you talk to? I'll give you their number. You'll call them when uambie, hey, kuna watu ngapi wamepitia route, by the way. Naambia, hey, there's this guy. Sema Albert sent me. Ukianduka hivyo in good faith, they'll help you finance your first truck. But they won't teach you how to run your business. Hiyo lazima ulan mwenyewe. Umeona? Waliambia hivyo. So wana ile mutual agreement. Ile the way huyo mwenyewe alisema hivyo, aliniambiaje, Albert, you know, I'll scratch your back as long as you scratch my back too. Okay? No. Ni mutual agreement. So wamekuwa tangu 1984 in business. So they know the industry so well. Clean realize ni hivi, if I'm pulling their truck, ndakuwa limited because I'll only work their jobs. Nimekuwa monopoly. But if I get a dump truck, nda step outside nini yao. So when they don't have work, I can work with somebody else because I'm not pulling around their trailer. Mwana hivyo. So unafikiria sama which is which, back and forth. History imefundishwa sijui faith is just believing. Believe me, anybody who's telling you faith is just believing and do nothing, maybe ana benefit from where? Sijui in what way? No. Anaku blindside. You're being blindsided na ujui. Kuna faith and believe and taking action. Ukitake action hata utaanza kuona hiyo believe ni kama ni story, by the way. No. I don't know how to say it. No. A step of faith. faith has to have action. Remember hivyo. Niko Middle East, mrembo alikam US green card 1 year now. What's the best move to bring me in? Very simple. Si mrembo. Kama, okay, are you married? I'm girlfriend, boyfriend. Kama girlfriend, I'm telling you right now. Wewe marriage inafaa kwa priority. Sababu, I think watu hapa hivi wamiaji, au penda family kwa pamoja. So if you're married already na uko mbali, wata prioritize wa ukuje. I think if you're already married, itakuwa between 3 months. Utakuwa hapa already. So hata usiulize swali, by the way. Hata hiyo swali chukua, toa hiyo swali kabisa, erase. Wewe priority yako ni kumarry, kurejoin, family rejoin. As long as it lasts, by the way. Sababu siku hizi new administration, au bandisha vitu zimekuwa history, kama mchezo hivi. Baza kwa kesho waseme, we don't honor that anymore. Kama uko na mrembo, kama ni wife, kuja umjoin haraka haraka. Alafu niambie if that was the worst mistake you ever made. Utashangaa sana. Sijui jina lako, hujaandika jina. But that's even good. Usiandike jina. Just kuweke kwa mata. So, Raznik, kumbuka hivyo. Hiyo story ya nini? Dump truck Mungu na sign kwa broker, by the way, kwa broker. Sasa mtu anaogopa kufa, wachana na yeye, ni coward. Hata Kenya unaweza gongwa na kondoo na ukufe. Inakuwa hivyo, by the way. Yani, it's easier to talk yourself out of doing what you're supposed to do. Very easy. No. Believe me. Nikisema, I don't want to do live today. Nasema, mtu yangu amenikeep busy. So mfanyaje? So Zugushara ananikimbisha. Kama sasa nimemwambia, okay, nimemwekea food yake, nikamwashia TV ile kile na watchingi. Kamesha kupoa kabisa ile, she wouldn't need me for 2-3 hours. So co-parent na my wife. Ile na co-parent. So kama tukiliza my wife anasema, no, I do all the jobs. Okay, lazima complain. But so co-parent. So ile kama tuko home sisi wawili, minda focus na mtoi maybe morning mpaka midday, alafu here from midday to evening. She's young, 2-year-old. She needs our attention. So na co-parent hivyo. So if I want to do something, lazima ni obligation yangu at this end, ndio nifanye this end. Ni parenting, it's part of it. So everything is structured in a way. So that's what it is. No. Ukisema, I don't want to do the live, man, I have 100 reasons not to do the live. But musema, let me just do it. Kwa nini? Juminipatia moral, habit. No. I'm improving too as a human being. I'm improving. Sababu na interaction na watu on a daily basis. No. Napata new ideas. Believe, you never know. Yani growth yangu tangu nianze kudu YouTube 2023 na maybe TikTok 24, nimeimprove sana ile tu as a person. Yani mu think, mind yangu iko always wide. Not thinking wide than the introvert that's me. No. So we're doing marriage. Thanks. Now we're doing lazima naweza kwa device hivi. Kama jina yako hakuna jina yako hapo. Usini inbox pia mu feel weird. Kama kitu serious, ni better unicall. Yani uniget kwa contact information yangu. Kama uko TikTok, nilisneak in Gmail yangu kwa TikTok. Sasa iko na Gmail hapo. Sijui kama wataitoa tena, walitoa last time, sijui kwa nini. But nilisneak in Gmail. So nitumie email, alafu ama uende kwa YouTube uchukue namba yangu ya simu, alafu unitext, alafu tuongee. Kama ni kitu personal, kama ni general questions ile, kwa sababu kuna vitu personal by the way. Kuna difference by the way. There's things you can speak in the public, kuna vitu personal zaongea in person. No. Na mimi ukiongea na mimi by the way, na guarantee sitasema story yako, nda give your story as an example generally speaking, but I'll never mention your name. Sitakuanika, I can't do that. That's you see noble, you see honorable. No. Hata mimi na personal stories zangu. Siwezi air my personal stories, though sometimes I do. Zile mu consider declassified kwa my government, but kuna vitu za sema kama ni personal. Kama una msupa conscious Mariana bana, acha story mob. No. not as an amateur but someone trying to start. Not so amateur inamaanisha nini? What's the meaning of amateur? Amateur ni mtu, hebu angalia what's the definition of amateur. Mu understand nikisoma words nasoma vile words na kama. So Raznik, hebu soma kama andika kitu, angalia definition ya amateur ni nini. Mimi I'm just reading questions. Atuongee face to face. So ukiandika swali vile umeandika, mimi na interpret exactly the way umeandika. Kauli means something else, ikuwa tuna ile clarity. Andika tu as blah 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 blah. I'm explain. Itakuwa poa hivyo. Tusiende na rabbit hole alafu tupate tunaongea kitu alafu sema oh that's not what I asked. No. So niaji albo ulitu show you'll make a video on how to invest in stocks and Nvidia, BYD, Tesla. Did you manage? Nisema I have to like lazima nitumie information yangu, but nigundua hivi, uko wapi wewe? Are you in America ama uko States ama uko Kenya? Kwa sababu Kenya there's a lady, I forgot her name again, I forgot to get majina down, ako Instagram yusama, yani yako very specific about how to invest in these things while you're in Kenya. Kama uko Middle East siko na hiyo specifics, yangu itakuwa generality, yani whatever nakwambia you apply the same concept mali uko, umeona? Kwa sababu the concept is the same, ile tu different laws, different states, vitu kama hizo ndio different. Kama Steve Njunge, one of my best books naweza kwambia uko YouTube utaiona ni hii hapa hii, unaona? I will teach you how to be rich. Cover hiyo ebook. I will teach you how to be rich. Ebook inaongea investment yote you can ever have. Sijika watu wa TikTok wanaiona, hebu nione maybe. No, I will teach. TikTok inaka opposite though. I can't straight. Siko solve your problem, naona. I'm still like lagging behind na ku solve problems. I will teach you how to be rich. Ebook. Tani kushow. Kama just in case you may mention. Mimi hiyo niliniweka, yani nilikuwa nishaanza kuinvest before nisome hii book, but when I read this book and things were clear. Clarity, yani ni kama iko very interactive. Angalia, okay, some page. Sijuka itaona, the light is too bright. Maybe itaona. Naona nimetry ku tilt. Tena kama TikTok inaonekana. Itakuwa opposite though. Angalia vile book iko illustrated, angalia. I'm not supposed to do this but na make sure nika. Iko green, very interactive. Green, kuna yani you'll feel comfortable reading this book. Other page in high quality, at least he print, I think so. It's very high quality, by the way. No. So e-book, it just lays it down. Hakuna story more, hakuna sijui I feel funny, like I'm reading some endless, boring book. No. Actually, the titles take but example. Just like, but I recommend, just go buy the book. So I'm not trying to make money with this book. Go buy the book to support the author. Nivi, how do you promote TikTok, by the way? Kuna people who promote. Sasa manga hivi. Angalia, nasomea book how easy it is to learn how to invest. Now go through table of contents, a book. Number one, an open letter to the new reader, open letter, whatever. So introduction. Would you be rich or sexy? No. Anakuuliza swali, it's a question. Would you be rich or sexy? Naweza soma pia. Number 2 ni gani? Optimize your credit cards. Number 3, beat the banks. Number 4, get ready to invest. So number 4 inaongea investment. Number 5, conscious spending. Number 6, save while you sleep. Why is that appropriate? Save while you sleep, which means you're already investing. Number 7, the myth of financial expertise. What's the name of the book? I will teach you to be rich. Ramit Sethi. Ramitsethi. Ramit Sethi. Wacha ni type ndio muone TikTok. Naona. Wacha ni type haraka ngoja. In free public service. And buy book. Because I'm mentioning the book, the best you can do is go buy the book. No, into hivi. Caps. I will teach you to be rich by Ramit Sethi. I think so. Okay. Enter. TikTok ndio hiyo. Naona. Nimecomment hapo kwa TikTok. That's the name of the book. Buy the book. Similarly, I'm promoting somebody's book. Buy the book. No. Okay, I knew. Nienda kwa seminar moja, one of African guy from West Africa. Alikuwa na seminar 7 years ago. Akaongea investment. But by then it's like my mind was ready. I was just waiting to hear him say that. Na yeye alikuwa mtu living and breathing investor. Naona kuna wase wengi najua sijui kanaweza wataja jina. Kuna wase niambia let me come you promote me on your channel. Nikamwambia different channel yangu sikuwage na promote wase hivyo. Hii ni Maisha so interact. Naona sitaki kuwa na business sana hapa hivi. Sikuwage na chase my views. I'm already making money, enough money for tracking. So stuff to pesa ya TikTok. It could be nice if hivi angalia semaje, would you be rich, would you be sexy or rich, yani looks or have money. Kama ndio somebody tusemaje, why do people gain weight after college, the similarities between money and food. Counterintuitive but true. We'll need less personal finance information, common excuses for not managing money. You're not a victim. You are in control. Stop debating miniature and focus on big wins. The key message of I will teach you to be rich. Rich isn't just money. What does it mean? Book. Optimize credit card. Let me do the due diligence. No. Go buy the book, by the way, because I'm doing this. Go buy the book. Why Indian people negotiate. Stop being intimidated by credit cards. Okay, stop being intimidated by credit cards. Pick the best card for airline miles, cash back, and reward. I have cash back, by the way. Sometimes a $4,000 camera na cash back. So you know how much money cash back mupata just for spending the card anyway. No. The 6 commandments of credit cards. How to negotiate with your credit card company to get fees waived and receive low rates. Secret perks of credit card offer. Why you should always be electronically. You should always buy electronics, travel, and furniture on your credit cards. What not to do with your credit card. The burden of student loans. Why credit goes to bad. 5 steps to get rid of your debt. By that time, I should get rid of my debt anyway. It's applicable. Beat the banks. How to. Anyway, I'm reading the whole book. This book, come on, investment. Honestly speaking, at this point in my life, this is the simplest book you can read to learn how to invest. It's worth its weight in gold. If that's a thing, it's weight in gold. I don't know how much it weighs. As a beginner, I will teach you to be rich. It's simple title, simple book, very interactive, nice covers, everything. Green, green kwanza, page ni very high quality. Very simple book. Itafundisha everything you need to know, at least in a beginner. Then as you make more money, you'll read other books. One in Steve Njunge. If you really want to learn how to invest, this is the best book. I will teach you to be rich. That's it. Promote on TikTok kila siku by the way, once in a while. So that's it. Just do that. For kunywa maji. Kuna baridi leo tuko sijui below 0. So nimecrank up heat vibaya sana. Niwaambie temperature ni ngapi sahi? If you're curious. Naongea juu Celsius. Celsius understand. Today's temperature. Niongea ama nionyesha sijui kama itaonekana, imekuwa tricky na camera leo. Where is the camera? Hapa. Minus 16 degrees, by the way. Minus 16. Tuko below 0. Celsius. Nairobi ni ngapi sahi? Maybe ni 16. So tuko the opposite, negative 16 temperatures. Super cold. Yeah, North Pole. That's how cold it is. So if you really want to learn how to invest, Njunge, ile the generalities. E-book ni muhimu sana. I don't know how I can do it creatively. How can I market your book for you? Like it needs my marketing. Anyway, by the way, I'm sharing my experiences from your book. I read the whole book, by the way, entire book. Reading. Same, I listen to it sometimes too. The discussion I'm able to want NVIDIA. So what's the name of the book? Let me type what in. I'm a pet in. Let's just be in. I will teach you to be rich. Muta ipivu haraka by the way. Type I will teach you. Muta na vitu mbili. Two fingers. Two hands. 10 fingers. Australia tuko 30 na ndio asubuhi inaanza. Ni mko sama bana, mko sama Australia. Mko sama. Alberto, ni nini ule ulikuwa unajaribu kwa ile video ulikuwa unaendesha kwa snow. Ulikuwa unajaribu ama nini? Ulikuwa unajaribu kwa ile video ukiendesha kwa snow. Nilikuwa job by the way, nilikuwa job kabisa. Nilikuwa job. I was working kabisa, I was working. Sikuwa tuna nini. No, whoa, that's cold. It's just December winter. So January, February, we still have 2 more months to go. But sometimes when it gets too cold in December, January could be mild. Alafu February tena ikuwe cold, alafu March ikuwe mild. I can't continuously winter. That's never happened since I've been here. I got 2 weeks cold, mild, 1 week cold, mild. You fluctuate in increase back and forth. So Khalif Jr. I was working. Ilikuwa niko job kabisa. Sikwangi nikimake video kama na drive truck niko job. No. Kuna mtu alikuwa una reply. Yeah, kuna mtu ana reply. Sasa kusema jina yake. Kuna mse fulani hapa TikTok, yoga anaona comment yangu, alafu ana make the most negative comment. No. Negative yani the most negative comment. Sijui jina yake nani. Ene mtafute mtamuona kwa ile video ile negative yani a very negative comment. The first time alisema ati mimi naongea porojo tu. Alafu the second time alisema ati unafikiri. So the first time alikuwa anaongea kama mimi nadanganya watu wa Nairobi. Unajua aliwatu mimi ni I'm just an average TikToker, average TikToker. Naongea tu na accent ya American. No. Ile tu naongea. No. I'm just talking accent ya American accent. Alafu just an average TikToker. No. Ile tu mtu so there's a job tu kama kawaida. I'm just doing it for views. No. So akasema ati unadanganya watu. I think kamwambia tu, I don't know what I told him. Nilikuwa very very neutral. Unajua sasa kama hao ni ile tu you feel bad about yourself, alafu unafikiri kila mtu kaa wewe. Naona. Naweza mwambia kweli kabisa. I'm not like you. I niliona channel yako. Zero. Like you, me, difference. Niko hapo kwa hapa. Just to be honest, ni live. Hata hiyo na hii video anyway. Ni hater. I'm not like you. Naona. Nimeinvest so much stuff the last 20 years. Hata vile nina video yako, you're not even close to where I'm at. But because ni TikTok, I'm not gonna say that. No. Kwa comment, nakambia kwa live vile ni usikive nasema. Siko kama wewe, I'm distance, naona. Mindset yangu na yako totally different. Unaona? Ndio mjinga sana ndio kama wewe kwa comment ya mtu. Especially kama mtu amework hard ku make video. Kwa nini? Na understand how hard you have to work to post video daily, by the way. I know the grind ya ku post video and nobody pays you for it. Sijui kama mnaunderstand hiyo concept. Kama una watch video mse. Okay, kama hapa hivi nimeinvest hapa hivi sahi. Ninaona vitu kama hivi. Hii ni kitu nilibuy, unaona hii? Si expensive sana hii. Godox, the cheapest brand available. Godox, unaona? Kuna hii ni ya camera ina reflect ina light ingine by the way. Unaona reflect hii. This is what I invest in. Hii kitu kama hii. Ku make two video moja for free ya 1 minute TikTok. Unaona? Ama 2 minutes. I'm not like you. Wewe umeshika simu hata una context. Unaona? So if somebody took their time to make the video, alafu the least you can do ni comment tu, you go sijui niseme hii jina ni gani, unaenda unawaharia kwa comment yao. Who are you? Ndio hivyo. Wewe ni nani sasa unaambia hivyo? Unaona? Ati yoni niko Nairobi kusema sasa because you think I'm in Nairobi, hata hii ndio the most appropriate. I'm driving my own truck. I think iko worth maybe 200,000 sahi, 180 value yake sahi. It increase maybe a bit reduce. I'm driving my own truck kwa highway kuna snow. So you tell me kama niko Nairobi. I don't have to tell you. Ukiwachi utajua exactly siko Nairobi. Kwa sababu Nairobi hakuna snow unless uko Mount Kenya. Na kuna barabara Mount Kenya freeway. Then akawachi video. Then akacomment mara ya pili tena something else. Sijui sema nini next time. Okay, TikTok imezimika. I forgot to refresh. Inactivity. Acha ni restart tena. Hii ni throw off sana. No. Tuendelee na YouTube kidogo before ni restart TikTok. 1 hour. So, do you need to have enough capital to run a dump truck business for a few months? No, you do not. By the way, you do not. Inafaa tu unaanza na deni, structure. Because it's a very expensive business, lazima kuwe na prior arrangements. Sawa. Wacha nianze hii, okay. Live was discontinued. Hope si reasons mbaya. Hope tu ni story ya 1 hour. After 1 hour, you're going to discontinue. No. Go live again. Go live. I think imerudi. Send me all the questions. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. Kaitarudi tena. Imerudi. Imerudi sasa. That's good. Sijajua how TikTok works. So itabaf kidogo. So ndio msako akona hiyo story ya nini, story ya hiyo akona ubaya. So mimi nisema hivi nda reply kama to my advantage, like kama tuseme I'll use it as a learning curve. Example, I'm not like you, mse. Siko ka wewe. I don't know why you think. Actually ningekuwa poa semeaje, let me aspire to be better than this guy. Ile work ethic semeaje, I'm going to make better videos, I'm going to start my own business. By the way, I ain't ndakufollow by the way. If you're doing better videos, appreciate msaki make content YouTube ama TikTok ama social media. Kama unaona kuna ile some professionalism zimekuwa trickle down. Kuna soga very lucky. Kuna hiyo uko talented. Kuna hiyo unakama waongee tu kwa nini? Kama one of my friends aitwa huku US. Yeye anachukua simu iPhone 13, akikamera hivi aanza kuongea. Alafu wasata relate naye. Unaona? Kuna vitu mbili za ku get people's attention. Ana jini semeaje? Unaona? So nisema tu ndamreply a comment. Hapana, siwezi mreply a comment. Ndamake tu video. Unaona? Let's just use that as more content. Hiyo story yangu sasa ilikuwa hivyo. Unaongea mbaya mimi. So the first time I think niko Nairobi kwanza, akona video ya track niko States. The next comment ile, kwa nini nafikiria kila mtu yuko America? Sasa muuliza, is that why I make these videos? No. You know, I still make videos whether nobody watches. Inakuwa hivyo. Anyway, it's just some example. You don't need enough money to invest in tracking. So, do you need to have enough capital to run a dump truck business for some few months since payment after job who take time? Uko sawa kabisa, by the way, because uta set up credit system. Kama when you open by the time kuna hiyo level, believe me, Raznik, before you qualify kununua truck, the bank that finances your truck lazima wa establish you have an existing business before they even work with you. So hizi swali unaniuliza like una put the cart ahead of the horse. There's things you'll do before you even get to have that truck. If you're lucky enough to have that truck without this process, that means you don't have enough money to continue. Ongo uliza hiyo swali. There's things that happen could be wesema ati ukiona how imebuildiwa like on a second floor, chances are walimaliza first floor before I build second floor. There's things, steps that in between, itakam kushikilia ile second floor, lazima kumsha build first floor. Regardless, no. So having money, once umeanza your business, uta establish some form of credit, itakuweka on hold until your first paycheck arrive. Na hiyo tu ni only 2-3 weeks hivi utaget chapa. No. So do you know if Jesus was still on earth today, he would be knocking on people's doors? I don't even know. I don't know this Jesus guy. I don't know. But I'm gonna bring history. I'm just joking. I don't know if that would be. Do you have connections with construction companies in Washington State? Because I want to join. DJ, I don't live in Washington. The best thing you can do is don't ask me to help you. Get the motivation. Your motivation ni hivi. What's the best example? Motivation. Oh, you say pillow. Motivation is like this pillow. You can have motivation. We embrace Vikings. Motivation useme, oh, this is my motivation. We embrace motivation hivi. Useme, I'm embracing motivation. Alafu live ishe. Oh, if I'm supposed to go to work, we tupe. Motivation goes away. No. Easy come, easy go. Unaelewa? Hope niko live bado sijui. Do they look good? Yeah, they look good. Motivation, that's what motivation is. Inakuja, you embrace it, ina disappear. The thing ile, like mimi, if I watch a video, for example, on TikTok, alafu nikuwe motivated nayo, you know what I do? Mui like, ama ile heart, na save, alafu na share. Sometimes I'll share to myself and share to one of my friends. Because the video is so motivating. Watu mu follow ni wale wase, they make me feel some type of way. Sawa. Of course, kuna wase mu follow and be, albo ibu ni follow, na mfollow tu bado. I don't care. If you ask me to follow you, I'll just follow you. No. I'll follow you. So there's no problem. I'll just follow you. That's no big deal. Lakini watu wengi hivi, if sijui nisemeaje, acha niangalie notes zangu. No. Kama nina notes. kuna video kuna watch, acha niandike notes nikumbuke. What ni ile it relates with you. If somebody says something in a relate na mimi, Kama sasa nikiwatch video ya Malcolm Arnold vile nikamayolo, I was very curious, nikaiwatch YouTube. Apostingi video YouTube, by the way, ameanza juzi tu, na hiyo video ya kwanza imempatia sijui ni kama ilikuwa the last time ilikuwa almost 100,000 views vile ni kama mayolo. Kwa nini? Because people are relating to that video. The thing ile, will he keep it going? Sababu Malcolm Arnold, you do my reactions za vitu real, anapatia perspective, which is good too, sababu anapatia perspective. Sometimes ni very funny, sometimes mimi simfuatangi Maisha States, by the way. Ninataka kumfuata Maisha States, nikamfuata na channel yangu nyingine, bado mumfuata, by the way. Sometimes hata ni differentiate, ndio asijue mimi namfuata, ajue namfuata na channel nyingine, unaona kitu kama hiyo. So inakuwa easy hivyo. So taniangalia notes, hii video ilisema nini, ilisemaje, labda nisema baadaye. Nisema hii book ni very inspiring, nikai-like, nikai-follow, nikai-share kila kitu. How it makes you feel ndio ina work, si logic. Sasa yani, how does this thing make you feel? Ukirelate nayo, sema kama vile salt relate na mimi, nilina tracking 3-4 times hiyo story, mpaka mimi nikifikiria bado msikia kulia, sababu hiyo emotions sijaisahau. My brain always remembers. Yani niko na cheka na lia, niko na go through, I was on a emotional roller coaster. No, roller coaster. Hata sasa niko very careful ndalia. Jilikuwa yani uchungu sijaisikia. Niko najua tracking makes money. I have 2 jobs. I'm doing tracking over the weekend. So it's like I have 3 jobs. The last 3 months jakuwa na life kabisa. 0. Job, tracking. Job, tracking. Job. Hivyo 5 days niko job, 2 jobs. Saa 2 asubuhi nimeamka nimeenda tracking from 7 to 4. Sunday from 7 to 4. So I don't have weekends, I don't have weekdays. Ni kulala tracking. Track yangu inaenda, my relief ni ile break ya kwanza hivi. What happens? Nadunda. Why? Ati pre-trip. Si ati driving ni kitu unnecessary. Yani, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Sema tu I'm wrong. Maybe the lady alikuwa na judgment yake. Did you shower today? Did you shower today? Kambe, yes, I did. I shower. Na huyu ni mzungu yani. Unajua wazungu shower once a week, by the way. Kama mjaijua. Wazungu wengi. Anyway, tuangalie TikTok hapa hivi. Kuna Master Gabu asemaje, what happened to TikTok ukatoka inazimika after 1 hour. I don't know how to babe, believe me, mimi sema kweli kabisa, so danganyi. This is what I do, by the way. Mimi mufanyanga hivi, musema hivi TikTok, nasema I want to do a live on TikTok. I don't know how to do it, but I'll do it anyway. You know, if I let my mind procrastinate, I'll never do it ever. Itakuwa kitu yani wishful thinking. So if I want to do something, musamanga ilikuwa think media. Start before you're ready. Start something before you're ready. Akudanga perfection, by the way. Ni perfect imperfections. Skiza words, by the way. Yani kama ni my mentor, mantra. Kama my motto. Nimesema vizuri. Musama motto. Kama MOTTO. My motto. So nimelania lugha kama niko America. So sijui kupronounce Kenya, by the way. I'm so sorry. No. Just mbona shengi yako ni 20 years ago? Yeah, because nitoka Kenya 20 years ago. Can't help it. No. Now, by the way, apart from social gathering, place gani professional aongea sheng? Let's be honest. No. Lazima ni keep up na sheng mpya. Waste of my time. Ni connection ya social. Si nini? Ukiona most of the places hapa hivi kwa business world, aongea official language. Ile kwa books. No. At least except kuna exception to the rules. So sheng yangu ni 20 is frozen in time. No. So my motto, MOTTO. Junilan kama niko America, siko jua hiyo motto Kenya. Jonga hivi tuko hapa hivi. Ni hivi. Start before you're ready. Kwa nini? Because if you wait until you're ready, there's something called procrastination. No. Procrastination ile, you don't even trust yourself to do it right. By the way, that's what procrastination is. You don't trust yourself. Neza do live kweli? Siwezi do live. Mazi nywele yangu inakaa hivi, inakaa sijui aje. Naona mimi a very ugly face. I don't even know. Meno zangu ziko sijui brown. Siwezi. Who cares? Meno zangu ni brown, by the way. No. Who cares, by the way? No. Start before you're ready. Kwa nini? Figure out as you go. Ukisema unangojea the perfect time, you will never do it. Ever. No, this like kuna a bunch of evidence hapo nakwambia how don't do it. No. So start before you're ready. Najua niko na problem na TikTok, nimesolve. 2 weeks ago niko na kasimu hapa, kujua simu inside kama kuna TikTok live studio, why am I niko na computer MacBook Pro alafu natumia simu nini, niko na camera ya $4,000 alafu natumia simu na niko na camera already. I'll make it work. Nikaanza, am I ready? Nothing is perfect. Hata sijui mbona inazimika after 1 hour, I don't even know why, but I'll figure it out over time while I keep doing it. Nilisahau by the way, ningeitafuta hiyo niende kwa user manual, TikTok studio user manual, nijue mbona inazimika after 1 hour. Start before you're ready. Naona sababu your brain mind yako, mindset, it always thinks of safety. Ukisema hiyo ni too risky, guess what, brain nasema I second that, another brain I second that too, oh me too, but the whole brain and this brain community disagree. Let's not do this, it's too risky. What, track ya 200,000, hiyo ni nyumba, hiyo ni shamba. Siwezi nunua hiyo track ya 200,000, not knowing that ukinunua hiyo track utakuwa na nyumba 5 za 200,000, but because you didn't take the risk, you're playing on comfort, unaona, comfort, safety. Anyway, tuendelee tu. Capital. So Raznik, uko sawa, those are really good questions because the tracking utaijua tu. So anamaanisha aja kuita amateur. I think so. Nimeget sahi, nimeunderstand. Nasema nikiangalia word and vile more interpret word. By the way, take close attention na words tangu ni Hame States. Junigundua hapa hivi, what you say ni big deal. What you say ni big deal. Lazima uko very careful na words. Kuna word umezoea kutumia kama blood is thicker than water. Okay, blood is thicker than water. Sasa hivyo. Blood is thicker than water. Nafikiria future. Nikamkuposti video kwa TikTok in future. Tusikie sema, albo sema blood is thicker than water. Water. So it's water. Ni da. Si ra ni da, by the way. Accent America ni da. Any place kuna T, weka D. That's how you pronounce things. Inafungua njia. Kana nataka kuchukua contract ya photography, niseme water. Sema, what are you talking about? Excuse me, what's that? No. Ni lazima pronounce vile wana pronounce, ni muelewane, is communication. Siwezi ongea sheng na Americans, it make any sense unless na do YouTube funny skit. No. Ni hivyo sasa. So blood is thicker than water. What does that mean? Sijui ni nini. Afu nitumia kwa example. Inajua, somebody alitumia ngada sitaki mention. Kambia, that's not what that means. Ibu angalia the whole quote. No. A jack of all trades. What's the full definition? Oh, nobody knows. No. Anyway, tuendelee tu. Nimeunderstand. Mimi mse akianza kunishow nikuwe investor, badala nifanye kazi na biashara, naendanga mbio kwa Tesla mpya. Invest siku hizi wase wanafikiri ni easy, kwanza hawa wanafanya forex, hawataki kuwork. That's true. Unajua watu fikiri the easy way out. No. Easy come, easy go. Kuna crypto si nini, I will teach you how to be rich in the book. Kuna crypto si kwa mdosi, crypto ni very volatile. No. At the right time you'll make money, you'll lose money. So Albo, if you're being hated, just know you're doing something right. I think so. No, kama nilimreach, my TikTok limreach, by the way. So I think so. No. Alinichukia. Unafikiri kila mtu yuko States? No, I don't really think so. Well, I agree with you. It's just, do you have to write it down? So you can send me a message privately, which means he needs attention. No. So Albo, check the spelling kwa title. Teach. Title. Tech. Okay, so thank you. Check tena. This is how fast I type, by the way. No. Cap lock. I will teach you to be rich. I will teach you to be rich. Be correct. Wazi. Carlton. Carlton mse wangu. Alberto, Albo, Albe. Wazi. I will teach you how to be rich. Thank you for nini. Nimetype haraka sana. Ikasema spell check. Sasa ndio hiyo basi nime correct. Don't buy the wrong book. Buy the right book. I will teach you how to be. I will teach you to be rich. Yani ITYTBR. Ndivyo title. Sawa, hebu sema, what's your thoughts on sound hire, HRE, and entertainment business? They're all travels. Entertainment is very tricky. Nikampa understand how tricky entertainment is. Nini, karibu nishike they're all travels. Inafaa nipigie simu tuongee nikwambie story. The guy that I did live stream 2021, I think, na nilifundisha entertainment business. Unajua kuna ile kushoot movie. When you're shooting the movie, you are the lowest kwa hiyo category. The lowest kabisa if you're making videos. But the only cheat code to make video ni hivi. When you're doing like YouTube, hii kama kupost kwa online, you're perfecting your skills, by the way. That's a funny thing. Start before you're ready. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu it takes about ni how many 21 days to form a new habit. Ukiform a new habit, alafu the new habit forms when you do the same thing, the new habit repeatedly. Naona. Ibu angalia live yangu ya kwanza mpaka saa hii. Ama man cave talk yangu ya kwanza mpaka saa hii. Sikuwa na audio, sikuwa na video poa. I was just trying things out. Naona. Niko nafanyia the first video nimefanya kwa bedroom, by the way, one of the bedrooms upstairs. Second kafanyia kwa main floor. Watu yoko hapo mbele yangu tu. Audio was terrible. Hata your video na recover ni post maybe next week. I'm going back to the old videos alafu niseme uzuri yangu mfanyanga hivi. I learned something from doing audio visual kwa hizi organizations. Sasa mungu na volunteer. So when you're doing videos, ini ya Dero Travels, ni wengine nyamazeni kidogo kwanza, ini Dero Travels, yani videographer, photographer, kila kitu. When you're doing videos, the most important thing kwa video, okay, ya kila mtu hii, kama una post TikTok, 50% ni video, 50% ni audio. No. Do not neglect audio. Actually, kusema kweli kabisa, 60% ni audio, 40% ni video. Kwa nini? People will watch a terrible video with good audio than a good video with terrible audio. No. Guaranteed. You know that. So, kuingia kwa ile cinema industry, the people who make the most money ni ma producer. Wale kama unaona Coming to America, naona vile ni kama Mayolo, hiyo ndio Coming to America, hiyo ndio title yangu. Coming to America, vile ni kama Mayolo, naona. If Coming to America, if that's your movie for example, vile ni kama Mayolo, the guy who ali produce, executive producer, ali make do. See cameraman, you have to do a couple of movies before you make that kind of money. Maybe 3 or 4 in a year. Movie you take 3 months sometimes to shoot. Na shoot any muangalia movie kishoot nasema I admire that. Sababu unajua kuna hizo makadi za nini, okay, inaongezea Daryl side. Hiyo ingine tu hold on kidogo tu. Kuna hizo makadi ukitumia sina kamera hapa. Ukitumia kamera kuna SD card, ile SD card. Sawa. Movie utumia SD card au tumia CF Express cards. Niko na mbili, kamera yangu moja iko na CF Express mbili. Hizo kamera si cheap. So movie, one scene, one memory. One scene, one memory. Wanaiandika, wanaiweka kando. One scene, alafu kimaliza hizo memory zote hivi wanatumia once, wana download, wanaziuza use marketplace immediately. So kinunua used goods from a movie ni kama brand new. So it was only used once. Lakini it's in budget. So best yangu huyu millionaire, you invest in movies. That's where you make the most money. Ni kama kuwa na trucking, driving your own truck and owning it and less middlemen, that's how you make more money. Uko hapa chini, you should be scaling up every day and grow. That's what I would say. So entertainment business, what do you want to do exactly? Kama ile the bag, unaweka DJ, una mix, unamrecord, unaweka mademo hapa nyuma. Sawa. Kama as long as sijui au make do aje watu wa the bag. Nimeona video moja ilikuwa na ads. So sijui maybe ilikuwa na ads. Alafu kitu moja ni funny, hiyo set ya the bag, whole thing, mwambia na wife. Imagine say somebody, I don't know which organization, African Alpha Entertainment or something, when I do you the bag show twice a month or something, all those things they have, niko nazo kwa hao. Everything, everything niko nazo. But I don't do entertainment mimi mwenyewe. I have everything. Kuna DJ set, camera set, 4K video, computer edit, kila kitu. I can do that thing right now, tomorrow, if I want to. Lakini sina hiyo. So, sina hiyo idea, sina team. So entertainment ni tricky. Musa masecure. Kwanza Dero Travels of Coco States, by the way. Sijui mbona bado hujaenda States wewe bado. Wewe fako hapa, nilida kuongea kitu 2 years ago. Anyway, nakutafuta tutaongea. Acha tuachie story mob sasa hivi. So Raznik asemaje? Thanks for the insight. Nashukuru sana by the Raznik. So fanya hivi Raznik, uko inspired, you have very good ideas. Now take action. Take action. Yani kama unasikia story na kuinspire, usi feed off inspiration only, by the way. Niko naambia ngade mmoja best yangu sana ako Nakuru huko hivyo. Karibu niseme jina yake. Nakuru. Nimwambia okay, aliambia hivi, aliambia one of his best pastors ni demo church sana ni Joel Austin. Kama kwa nini? Sababu Joel Austin adwell na mambo ya Bible kama going to hell, sijui tormented with fire and brimstone and sijui whatever. You do deal na motivation. You motivate my audience wake. Sawa. Nikamwambia the problem is you can't feed off motivation alone. Lazima make tough choices. Sawa. Haniambia no. Mimi nikisema sirangi church siku hizi. Muka chini, alafu nakaa chini na niache kwenye maji. Ini tumbler yangu. Not sponsored by anybody. Na limechapa imebeat mwite na kila siku. Iko na ice ndani. Nikamwambia uwezi feed off inspiration alone. At some point you'll get sick of it. Alafu utaitoa move on. Kama nikienda church, when I first started going to church ile seriously, I learned from one person. Alikuwa si pastor. Alisema hivi, if you really want to stick to your church, when the church yenyu, this is what you do. And a church, find something in the church that needs to be done. Alafu volunteer to do it for free. Mona, that's it. Usema tuna church when ni customer, unakam for free, unakaa chini for free, alafu labda sadaka unapatia sijui na sadaka whatever. Okay, najua hiyo concept church yao debated. Is it real? Is it not real? We believe church in a community of believers, like-minded people. We believe it in the church. So sisi kama wachana na mambo ya church. Of course, history nyingine ya kwenda mbele here, how the Bible was written, if Jesus is real or fake, hiyo argument, that's another argument for another day. Lakini ukweli ni ile as a community, watu come pamoja, ukijoin community, the best you can do. Wacha tuko neutral, kwa sababu si kila mtu ni Christian, ni hivi, fanya hivi. Enda kwa hiyo community, volunteer to do something for free. Kwa nini? Ukido for free, inakupatia ile purpose. Unakuwa na ile, okay, actually they need me. They're not pretending to need me. They actually need me here. No. So, alboyo do nini? Sikia first ni volunteer kufungua church asubuhi. So nikiamka asubuhi mimi ndo naki. The worst mistake ever. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not jokes. I'm just joking. Facetious. Nivi. So which means kama church inafaa kufunguliwa 7, mazeri kwa weekend ni mchapa job na amka asubuhi. Oh! Bio. Ifungua church, imefungua mlango, ni mwasha matani, mwasha kama kuna sasa kuna hapa ni Minnesota kuna weather story. So the person who opens the church, kama sasa kama jana for example jana. Excuse me, I don't do it anymore. Siku hiyo ilikuwa hivi. Nafungua church. You mjai imagine this story by the way. Did you even think about that? Believe me, even me niko very straight. So church ufunguliwa. Hala? Yufungwa. Isikana jina. Jero na church once a week. Nafungua church mlango. Na washa light. Kila kitu. Ilikuwa very interesting by the way. Kama maswitch juu ngapi? Hizi za juu, hizi za mbele. Alafu nawasha AC. Kama ni AC kama kuna unawasha heat. Alafu unaangalia iko clean, unachukua vacuum na wasoni nge touch by sijui 11. Wewe ukijua 7 8. Snow imejaa nje. Unachukua snow plow. Unapanguza snow kila kitu, unaangalia parking lot. Hiyo siwezi clean hapo hivyo. Unamwaga chumvi. Alafu ndio sasa narudi home kwenda kung'ara nikavaa suit nikamtouch saa 11. Umeona? That's what I used to do. I did it for like 2 years. Somebody had sana. And be, hey, Albert, can you volunteer to teach the youth the Bible? They can be, I don't even know anything about the Bible. I don't know to story bomba hapa. Unafikiri wewe wacha tu. Nifanya CRE Kenya. Niko nasoma tu CRE enough kupita hiyo test ya KCSE alafu nimalize. I knew nothing about nothing. Kanambia, well, it's very simple. Unaangalia ile lesson ya this week, unaisoma Monday, unaigusia Tuesday kidogo half an hour, Wednesday half an hour, Thursday half an hour, alafu Friday unaipractice kwa mirror, alafu on kama weekend ikifika uko nayo ready to go. Unaona? Yani by the weekend uko ready to go. Alafu nasema the first time mena ikakachini na wase. Waliuliza maswali niogopa. Why do you think nakanga hapa live naongea na wase? Inly talk wa kufundisha watu church, watu mambo ya Bible, things that I don't even know myself. But because kuna fundisha I don't know, nika learn something. The art of reading a book and getting information out of that book. Ukiangalia video zangu za Maisha States in the beginning 2023 nikasema hivi. Kama unataka kusoma book, anza na Bible kama ni Christian. kama ni Muslim anza na Quran. Sema aje, I'm gonna read ni extract information from ebook. Whatever they tell me to believe, let me check, show me where it says I should believe that. You will be surprised, by the way, and unfortunately, nakupatia spoiler alert. If you start reading, you'll be very surprised. I thought it said, but no. Ati Bible jakombe. No, there's no verse for that. No, are you? No. Anyway, another story. Volunteer kwa group yako. Kama wewe ndio uenda kwa party, uende uclean dishes, sweep floor. Kasi siku hizi mwaga do vitu volunteer sometimes. There's an amali nipiga watu picture for free, by the way. Free photos. Professional kabisa, professional. Na baba hii light kila kitu like I'm getting paid. I do it for free. Do you know what I learned by that? Sabu, when you're doing things for free, hakuna criticism. Alafu una grow without the pressure. When somebody's paying you, hata mwaga nervous. Mwaga yani 10 times nervous when I'm getting paid than when I'm doing it for free. Freelance equals so good that I don't have to impress anybody. No. But when you're getting paid, hata ujaanza ku stress yani blood level. Best yangu moja do weddings moja, best yangu fulani, ni best yangu sahi. Tumekam kwa wedding place, alafu ameangalia hivi, wedding kumbe iko outdoor. Kama na watch, I don't think I watch anymore. I got watching it 2 years ago. Kaniambia, "Hey, mazi albo, yaje? Mazi mushu tuna Nikon. Uko na Nikon?" Naambia, "Nikon? Ito Nikon, sio Nikon." Kaniambia, "Mushu tuna Sony." Kwa nini mbaya? Mazi ni rent lens, but sina ile juu wedding ceremony ilikuwa outdoor. Sawa, sijui kama mnajua hii story, by the way, auto camera. Outdoor lazima uweke ND filter, ndio filter ile sunlight. Akuwa nayo, by the way. Na ndio akona half an hour wedding ianze. Lucky enough, hiyo lens yake size, niko na hiyo lens hiyo size. Nikampatia yangu. I saved this day. Alilipwa though. Unaona? Hata nikamdrop airport pia. Anajijua, limdrop airport. Sikiza amezimika, amepotea tena, amekuwa very busy. Ni photographer, side hustle by the way. Alikuwa from out of state. He's so good that walimuhire from out of state, akuja achukue picha, alafu akarudi tena out of state. Unaona? Anyway, tuendelee. Volunteer kwa group yako. Wacha kusema ati una kama tunakaa alafu unaishia. Unaona? The translation is also completely different meaning. What does that mean? Movie is father, and check original meaning of word Bible in translation. Oh, when I get nitty gritty, Miss Nelly K. I don't even want to get into that right now. It's very tricky when you start reading the whole thing. But realize kile unaambiwa kuna propaganda na kuna real things. No. Hawa wanaitwa prosperity pastors. I don't see you. Another topic. I really like your talks, Victor. About a story. It's very tricky. What talk about Somali and Trump hate. There's nothing to talk about Somali, and there's nothing wrong with Somalis. What's wrong with them? No. They live in Minneapolis. Utatokaje a very hot, dry place in Somali kuja very cold, -16 temperature Minneapolis. Are you going to do that voluntary? How many volunteers? Who wants to move to Minnesota? All of you, maybe. Wala kwa Kenya. Nakohoa, nilikuwa jana below 0 temperatures. Kwanza leo, watu wengine wanapeleka toi tutakuwa outdoor leo. Temperature itakuwa how cold? Let me check. Who wants to leave Somali? Itakuwa -15. Oh my goodness. Celsius. -15 Celsius temperature leo. I'm not kidding. You see must you can out of focus, cover my eyes. Yes, the camera light is too bright. Where's the camera? Camera iko wapi? Aionekani, imekataa. -15. Angalia tu Minnesota weather right now. Utashangaa. Thanks for the insight. Alafu, tell us about Trump golden visa, a path to citizenship. Oh, very simple. Just give US $1 million, you become a citizen tomorrow. If you have $1 million, you don't want to be an American citizen. Anyway, another story for another day. If you have that $1 million, you don't want to be an American citizen because you already have it. One last question. Second-hand and a new dump truck. Lastly, which model is good in terms of reliability? Brand new. Raznik 3375. Soriangu Mimi. I bought my truck 2020 October 2nd. Mukumbuka mpaka date, by the way. If you watch my videos 2020, see Maisha States channel, nitwa how hourly pay. Hourly, change jina because somebody made fun of me about your hourly pay. So I changed the name. Hourly pay. Hourly, hourly pay. Hourly pay was my YouTube channel. Hourly pay. Send it to How Incorporated. How Inc. Videos are from 2020. I was shopping around for trucks. October 2020, actually September on the buy your truck, but it took 1 month before it's ready. In Lipia truck, nikangojea 1 month. Buying a brand new truck, Raznik 3375, which is paid off in full, by the way. I paid it off this year, September. Brand new truck. Niambie problems. What have I fixed in that truck? Man. Oil change, tires, the regular maintenance. Haijaribu kitu yote major. The only thing nimefix ni airbag lilipuka once in a while, ilikuwa dereva akiendesha alisahau airbag nini, shock ilivunjika, aku notice ikatoboa airbag, so I had to fix the whole axle. 2500 ilikuwa negligence, but ni dereva ajuange vitu kama hizo. Mimi ningejua, yangejua. Okay, what else? Belt, ile belt ya serpentine belt. Nimebadilisha coolant reservoir twice. The first time ilikuwa because it had a hole. See hole, ile mount iliharibika. Second time ile sensor iliharibika the other day. No. So no big deal. So badilisha tu, simple maintenance. 5 years. Truck iko na problem yote, by the way. I'm hoping another 5 years iko na problem tena. But I'll probably sell it. Anyway, so that's why go brand new if you can. If you can't, start off with a used one in the beginning. Build, always scale up to the brand new, especially if you're driving it. You want comfort. Utaka ile Mercedes yako ya 5 days a week, truck yako kama Mercedes. Sababu angalia, ukinunua Jeep, kama unapenda Jeep, ama unapenda, I don't know watu wanapenda gari gani, kuna Jeep, kuna Bronco, Ford Bronco, kuna Range Rover. Ukidrive Range Rover yako, nunua truck Range Rover. Kwa nini? You'll spend more time in the truck than in your car. No. Niko na Audi Q7. We drive once a week. But Audi Q7 yangu ni Volvo dump truck. They drive 7 days, 6 days, 5 days a week, actually. No. So, do a brand new. But if you can't get brand new in the beginning, just to get you started, start with a used one, but looking towards brand new from day one. Sasa, itakusaidia sana. You'll never regret it. And don't listen to people who've never bought. Sometimes people have a tendency, you listen to somebody who's never bought a brand new truck, alafu convince usinunue truck mpya, and they've never bought one themselves. Please, karibu niseme ile jina mbaya. Don't do that. No. Always follow people who are doing exactly what you want to do. No. Siku kama msa and criticize TikTok, not a posting video. No. A posting video. Ndio hivi. Every time ukicomment kwa nini yangu, kwa comment yangu, alafu ni reply. Believe me, nimeangalia profile yako before ni comment. No. I want to know who you are. So, who's this human being out of their busy schedule? I may take time to comment kwa video yangu. Should I like a video? Like, no, let me not like anything right now. Nangojea comment mara ya pili. Alafu eventually na like. No. Alafu ametumia message. Albo, nifanyie connection. Oh, tunataka connection. Okay, so sawa. I'll tell you the truth. Mimi si simple connection. No. Angalia story yangu. How did I come to America? Nili apply green card, nika win, nika spend money. There's a process. Nikaenda medical, nikaenda embassy, sikuwa na certificate of good conduct. I don't know. Itongapa hivi background check. Eventually nikapata visa, sikuwa na pesa ya ndege, nika put money together. My dad came through, akanilipia tiketi ya ndege, nika fly hapa America, sikuwa na msakuni host, jukuzo alikuwa na roommate, nikaenda kwa best ya C's, nika huko 1 month. Story ikaendelea, naona. It's not that easy. So kusema ati una quit before uanze, I feel sorry for you. Sababu 10 years from now, you'll be exactly where you were 10 years ago. Na mabeste yako wote wakusijui wapi sahi. Naona. Ni hard hivyo. Alafu na kama una comment matope kwa ni yangu. Au juu hiyo video na watch imekuwa filmed na $4,000 camera. Naona. Imekuwa edited na hata just remove tuendelee tu. MacBook Pro. Alafu ikakuwa Final Cut Pro. Alafu nika adjust audio, nikafanya sijui nini, nika make shorts, nika ma captions, alafu nikaipost. Alafu nakamku comment. Naona. Now the thing you're watching ikona background yes sijui 1 week production. Anyway, tuendelee tu. Ajuangi hivyo. That's why I respect people who post videos. on TikTok, hata kama ni mbaya, you took your time to do it, sababu unaona progress. Unaona sana procrastinate, hata ana jina user 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 user, hata jina yake hapo hivyo. They can't put they're too embarrassed on a procrastinate. Procrastination is inamaanisha nini? You don't trust yourself to do the thing. Good. You know what you do instead of procrastinating? Just do it. Come on, Nike. Just do it. If you don't trust yourself to do something, just do it. Why? Because while doing it, that's the only way you learn how to do it. Let me pause for effect. Sometimes when I post, you also catch up. If you don't know how to do something, do it. Because while you're doing it, then you learn how to do it wrong or do it right. But if you don't know how to do it and you don't do it anyway, what have you learned? Zero. Nothing. 10 years from now, you're exactly where you were 10 years ago. Ruto amekam, amekuwa president, first term, second term. This video won't age well. Because labda they post 10 years from now, nasema Ruto si president anymore. 1, 2 terms, ametoka, bado uko broke, bado unalia serikali, bado you've never done anything different. 10 years, imagine. Unangojea. What are you waiting for? Best yako alikuwa neighbor, sijui ni millionaire sahi. Alafu namuonea wivu na comment code yake. Albo, use neighbor, I'm going to give an example. No. If you don't know how to do, start. Natakuja states. Okay, nianzie wapi? Embassy, unado lipa embassy. Kuna wase nimepata kwa Middle East, by the way. I feel sorry for them. One of very good guy, ali reached out. Alisema kwa Middle East. Alikuwa yufuata wasana track mwambia ni aje apply for this. So analipa my agent. I think I could be wrong. Mtaniambia kama uko Middle East. Wase waga wanakuwa scammed the most. Now my agent not to Middle East. No. Because they have a little bit of more money to spend. Una anakuselia dream. Okay, I'm not hating agents. Kuna agents outside ya watu, by the way. You see, that's not my point. Let me clarify, disclaimer, just in case this video doesn't age well. Lakini, from my perspective, if you want to do something that regards you incorporated, your personal development, kama wewe, do it yourself. Usinvolve mtu mwingine. Because only you unajua your intensity ya what you need in your life. Mimi nimekuwa spoiled this year. Wife amenibuy a camera. My Christmas gift, I didn't ask for it, by the way. I did not ask for it. I'm going to a new camera. So I'm going to throw off completely. No. The camera I'm using today is brand new. You may pick last week on Friday. Brand new camera. Do I need the camera? I don't need the camera. Sisemi napatiana ni gift. Nakanayo anyway. Amenunulia. Waliagree mkutano na watoto wote wawili. What do we buy daddy? Let's buy daddy camera kwa na dream atakuwa nayo. I'm going to buy a camera. No. Made to me twice, I think. Brand new. Do I need it? No, I don't need it. Ni gift though. Mona. Hiyo ndio logic said the gift too. So I don't know, lose train of thought sahi. The point ni ile camera niko nazo already. If I want to naweza user, ninunue lens instead. Sababu bala kununua camera, you better off kununua lens because lens you outlive camera. Mona. But because I bought the new camera, now I have to learn how to use this new camera. Mona. How am I going to learn nikiweka kwa box itakafika next year after 1 year sijaifungua gift bado still learn anything? Kuwa inspired, take action. Do it yourself. Kwa nini? Sababu if you fail, mimi nikienda test, but nishaambia story. Nizaambia story by the way. Nikienda test. Nilingia driving school na mse mmoja Muethiopia. Sijui jina yake, nimesahau jina yake. DJ. Tuliingia tracking na DJ. Tulikuwa tunapatiana watu moral. So I used to go in the morning na pick DJ kwa nyumba yake, tunaenda naye tracking. I was driving him because he was not motivated to do it. But mimi semaje, if DJ can do it, I can do it too. I relied on him ndio tuende. Because kwa hiyo driving school, guess what? By the way, kama mko so surprised. The darkest guy kwa hiyo driving school ilikuwa mimi. DJ ni Muethiopia, ako yellow kidogo. Ako midway. Naona mimi niko na ile complexion ile ya apple ile. Itangaje ile apple ile towards the end ile the darkest. No. So hapo. So I was picking him up and okay, after 2 weeks akataka ku quit. After 2 months I think akataka ku quit. Tukamaliza training by the way, clean. Then what next? Tukaenda test the first time. Tukafailishwa si wawili. wazungu wote walipass, by the way. That's almost a kama ilikuwa ubaguzi. I'm being honest, because we were better than these guys. We knew we were better than them, but sometimes kwa mweusi hapa America, you have to work twice as hard just to be average. To fail the first time, to fail the second time. You know what DJ did? He never went back to school. He never went back for the test, and he went back to his life doing the same thing. Nothing happened. You get it the third time, you can fail. The fourth time anaweza kutestiwa, niko nimesimama hapo hivyo akasema we ran out of time. The fifth time, which is the fourth time katestiwa, I passed. Nothing happened. Napigia DJ, he never answered my call. To limit 10 years after. No. DJ nikimwacha kwa drive the newest Toyota Camry back then. Tukimiss na yeye, niko nisha drive new, niko na Audi. No. Namwambia DJ, I have my own truck. He didn't even want to talk to me, by the way. Alini shash. Akanifukuza huko hivyo. But ikamuza, so where do you live now? Akaniambia sahi alilose nyumba zake 3, anaishi na roommate fulani mahali neighborhood. Nikasema tu, did you get your license? Oh no, I forgot about that. I'll never do that again. Comes I'm saying, hey, and he's older than me, by the way, way much older. I think 10 years older than me. Alinishash, I don't even want to talk about tracking. Akaachana naye. So ana blame failure yake kutake hiyo step ya kudu tracking na hakuwahi maliza. Unaona? Sijasema story yake, by the way. Maybe nimeisema. But kuna details kwa hiyo story, by the way. Labda itakama vile tunaendelea kusema. Kama unakudu kitu advisable, just do it. Figure it out as you go. No. Kingwajati, listen to what your brain tells you. Your brain is always trying to protect you from realities. Just reality. I don't think your see ile RAM, ile storage, SSD, computer terms. This is psychology. Najua computer terms. Background in computer science, by the way, if you're surprised. Hardware, software, and some computer science after high school. Computer science, college, some computer, whatever. So computer. Your brain knows what you're given. Come on, information, I'll teach you how to be rich in your brain. You'll never think about how to be rich. You have to get that information into your SSD card, and you come, we retrieve core RAM, do we process, do you make sense? No. Record video, let's record video, tutumie simu, chukue simu yako iPhone, urecord video, alafu uwache hapo kwa memory, alafu ukae, alafu record ingine uwache hapo ukae, usiwaizi, alafu uzipost, nobody will know you exist on TikTok. No. Lazima we toy, we edit, we post, then you can know who you are. No. That's it. So kusema faith, no works, no action. DJ mpaka leo ajai drive truck. Sahi at this level, it's been maybe almost 18, 19 years. Tangu tukatrack mimi na yeye. Maybe 18 or 19 years. 18 years, I think. Sahi I can hire him as my driver. Imagine. 19 years ago, tulikuwa on the same level. He did really, hopefully I'm advanced, but I don't think so. Alikuwa na procrastinate everything. No. Hata kuwa na watoi, akuwa meoa, anasema marriage is too risky. Mi sijui. Mi, hata kuanza marriage, kama wasa wajuwangi, by the way, kama mjuwangi, mi na baby mama situation, my oldest kid see your wife. Who cares? No, that's my life experience. Sabu, your brain, your SSD, to be a computer term, your SSD will react based on the experience you've had. No. So musa nilisema ndaamua, I don't want to fail in marriage again. So the next time I marry somebody, that make sure I fail. Is it a bed of roses? Absolutely not, by the way. Because you get somebody else, or my wife, to be married for 11 years, I pay 80% of the household bills. From this year, 80%. So from last year, they go 100%. I'm maybe 95 or something. Because I'm but I pay for Netflix. Netflix is part of family bills. You need luxury. No. But okay, sorry. Okay, 98 is negotiable. Bill. Sababu, one of the bases why my first relationship didn't work is because I was broke, according to me, at least, and everybody else around me. Like Koreangu. I was too broke to be with this girl who was above my pay grade. I mean, whatever that is. If that was the reason, I don't think so anymore. Sorry. Sabu, she's still around. No. I don't think so. If that was the reason, I don't think so. Maybe something else. But human beings are not so complicated. Human beings are creatures of habit. So I'm saying, I could do kitu 10 years ago. Chances are they're still doing it to this day. No. Like Q&A. Tumetoka hapa nje sana. No. So one last question. Okay, Shamal, the one last question. I will teach you to be rich in your book. I will teach you to be rich in my reply mara ya pili. Alafu kuna Vincent. Vipi Vincent? Umechelewa ni aje? Daryl sema okay, win W. Sasa TikTok. Tulienda wapi TikTok? Tulikuwa wapi? Tulikuwa kwa Nelly K. You mentioned the Christianity Nelly K imetoka. Anyway, I really like your talk sana. Hawa wanaitwa prosperity pastors. Every pastor in prosperity, by the way. Unfortunately, hakuna mpoa, by the way. Hakuna mpoa. Kweli kabisa. Every pastor in prosperity. 100%. Niulize why nakwambia. Mudi linao kila siku. I'll tell you the truth. Hata kuongea. Yani, in my line of work, my line of work, I'm a truck driver, owner operator, blah, blah, blah. But I do video on the side. Move volunteer, photography, video, podcast, all that move volunteer on the side. Most of my podcast ni mapasta wakiongea. So na hata weekly, but I think mudu 2 podcasts every week for free. I'm doing it for free, by the way. Hoping it makes some sense baadaye. But they want to see how it feels like. What are the pastor messages nilipwe? But to me, sometimes you learn by doing things for free. It's not free work. It's free. They're not paying you too, but you're learning by acquiring the knowledge. Because they expect a good podcast. I'll tell you a new podcast called Maisha States. Kama kuna video. Excuse me, post video Facebook. Maisha States Facebook channel, Facebook page. Utana video flani ile has nothing to do with Maisha States. Mudu video for free for other people, by the way. Fanaka Nation. Yeah, mini fan wake, by the way. Fanaka Nation, any #1 fan musician. So Musama, whenever he has a concert, akinipatia passes, I'll show up and film him for free. No, I'll pay for the free entry by giving him the video. In terms of video. Fanaka Nation ni fan wangu #1. You know, the best musician in Minnesota. Period. Kuna wengine pia, lakini yeye #1. Anyway, so Miss Nelly K asemaje? Movie is father. Check original meaning in the word Bible translation. The translation is also completely different meaning. Okay, read the Bible. Read. I think Maisha, read the Bible from original script has different meaning. That's true, by the way. Okay, I'm just reading what she's saying. So I'm just reading. No. Big up, Unchained, Unfiltered. So in the US, can you access a group savings loan ama lazima you form LLC? Steve Munene, what do you mean by that exactly? Nakwambia. Kusema group savings loan, sijui namaanisha nini. Kuna wase wako na ma ideas. Kama najua kile unasema, but I don't. Mara mingi I fly solo. Moga solo, by the way. Nigunduanga hivi. Mimi, catch me, sinanga merry-go-round. I don't have merry-go-round, by the way. Merry-go-round is, nope. Okay, my merry-go-round ni life insurance. Okay, my investment ni stocks. Evo. This is merry-go-round. I don't have that. I don't have stock. It's not a group, by the way. It's not a group chat, group text. No. My group text ni social media, Maisha States. My life insurance, nikikufa leo, sina chama ama merry-go-round, niko na life insurance. If I can't work anymore, niko na shares. It's grow sana, by the way. Hopefully it's grow over time. So I'm gonna fly solo. It's gonna be a group thing about though. I rarely get involved. Maybe my experiences in the beginning, it never worked out. It was a waste of my time and money. Nikabla musa mwa Middle East, what after agent. Nishapatia na hiyo game plan, by the way. Sijui nifanye video independently niwaambie. Muanzanga hivi. Q&A before tuendelee hapo. I don't want to be distracted again. Niko very distracted leo. So, hiyo ni US group. So, Steven Munene, ebu repeat your story tena. You understand? You understand, by the way. Labda mimi sielewi. No. Thanks for the mentioning that. Some of the followers ask information about coming to America. AI has available information. Exactly. Fanya hivi. Go on AI. How do I come to America? ChatGPT. Type 2. Siniulize mimi. Alafu ile answer mpata kwa ChatGPT, come and ask me like, how do I apply this? Itakuwa easier. Niko very sure, by the way, nishaongea hii story kwa video fulani, ni vile ilikuwa Q&A, ndafanya hivi, I'll get there. Sasa video na post TikTok ni za na mix za 2023 and 25 and 24, back and forth, na mix everything together. but nishaongea story. I'll come to the approach at some time. Is the same information, by the way. Kama wacha niangalie ma-Q&A alafu tutaongea hiyo before tuendelee. Nimekuwa how long TikTok isinizimikie tena. Inakaa 1 hour long, 50 minutes izazimika, just in case. Wacha ni rush through maswali before inizimikie. Tuko wapi? Tuko hapa browser. So ni hivi, tuende hivi. Swali zote last time nililose maswali sikuzijibu fast enough. Folks are afraid. Okay, hapana, acha tuende hivi kwa. Thanks for the meaning. It's not easy. Folks are afraid to fail, and failure does not exist in the realm of success. That's true. Actually, it actually exists. Nile failure is like you can do better. Like failure does not mean it's over. It means try something else. By the way, any definition pia Maisha states. Failure maanisha ti I failed. Okay, ni hivi msemaje? Kuna 2 years ago, 3 years ago, samaje? If you're not failing in whatever you're doing, whatever new venture you get into, if you're not failing, you know what the thing is? I can tell, non-psychology student here, that means you're not even trying. You're not even trying. Sabu, if you try to do something for the first time, 99% you will fail. Albora try to do live stream kwa TikTok. Nasimu. Never works. I don't know how to read comments. I did it anyway. So I said, okay, my problems like A, B, C, D. I identified my failures. So what do? I'm going to improve on this and this and this. Oh, I have one more problem. Oh, this is a long-term solution. So you have to fail when you're trying something new to succeed. So success equal lack of failure. It has failure. Ile tu una eliminate. Ni kama mimi na background here. Ile flow chart. Okay, you flip switch. What happens? The light goes on, the light goes off. What if you flip your switch, light iendi off na on? Maybe there's a problem. Why? Your circuit may break mahali. Go find the circuit, plug it in, flip the switch on. Say the opposite. Me flip hivi, you go off. You bring hivi, you go on. Oh, that means your circuit will be opposite. Anyway, switch on, off. Good. Next step. No. If you're not trying, that means you're not even failing. No, if you're not failing, you're not even trying. Sabu, for you to fail, actually failing is privilege are the people who try to do something. And the embassy in visa. Ilinyima 3 times, by the way. I know the feeling. You got a green card. No. So that's why a green card is more valuable kwangu mimi as an individual because I failed 3 times. Tracking is more valuable to me because I failed 3 times. No. I was trying. Didn't even know what I was doing. No. DJ Ali quit yani for the second time. Because of racism, something he can't even solve. Musema, afadhali focus na problems you can solve right now. Mali capacity yako. Usitry to solve racism kwa truck driving test. That's not the place and time. A time and place to do that. Could you run for office to be president? So, I don't even know. How do you solve racism kwa truck driving college? Yeah, could get license. It's not gonna work. Okay, my question, Rakaraka. Is it Nini? What year was that, bro? Nero De Niro. Maybe that's DJ asking me the question. I don't know. That can be Nero De Niro. About maybe 12, 13 years ago. No. So that's an untrained. There is an untrained brain. A trained brain actually communicates with the mind and release neurons. I don't even know that. I'm using as an analogy. If you get deep, I'm not a psychologist. Disclaimer. We don't get to the way my brain processing power from the numerous books I've read. I understand too. Try something, fail, try it again. In a different way. No. Mkuu, this idea kuunda a certain writing account with a US profile. Honorable Shitabeshi Ayuga Samson. Honorable, I'm not going to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to put my life and my credit and my name for you to run a business. I'm not going to do that. No. Other business, my own business doesn't have my name. So you're asking me something that's completely impossible. I'm not going to do that. I'm so sorry. No. I have kids to raise. It's at a risk, by the way. Nikofiti bro, Vincent. No. Listening from Ireland. NK, karibu sana. Streaming from Kenya and liking the conversation. So life insurance, gani poa. either a whole life insurance or a universal index life insurance. I'm not a term insurance, by the way. As long as I guarantee, read the fine print. No. Oops, didn't know this is a Q&A. Thought it was a discussion. No, it's a Q&A, by the way. It's a Q&A. Discussions, I rarely have them. I train the brain to go beyond motivation and reward to dopamine. I can't even read that word. This is a metacognitive. Miss Nelly, please. If I to do live mimi na wewe, so you can actually explain this nicely. I'm at off camera, then Patitua say what you're saying. I would love that, by the way. But hey, if you want to do videos na mimi, I don't know everything. Get in touch. I'll come to you. Kama uko around. Ama kama uko mbali, tutadu ile live ile tuta interact to create. As long as una give information and you're too shy to be on the camera, no, you have to be on the camera. People have to see you. No. So if you want to do a video, niambie. We'll come. I'll let you talk. I'm just gonna film you. No. Good quality. I'll make sure you look good. Don't worry about that. Actually, if we do the video, that's your video too. That's your angle. It's yours. If you want to post it, we'll post it too. No. Maybe to post both sides. They edit, nakupatia original. You just keep it, and we do that and move on. One BRC information. Because I don't know everything, by the way. I won't get your life experiences. No. Things that can actually help you out. Self-development. No. I'm still on the journey too. I don't know everything. Probably never will, actually. No. Are you still driving truck? Silk demure. Right now, no, I'm actually 1 month off because winter break. I might go back to work. I don't say even it's a jinx holiday. I'm on holiday, by the way, 2 weeks, no work, but I'm always available daily anyway. So that's way back in the days. No, I still do it to this day. I'm still driving truck to this day. Live stream is a side hustle, entertainment. So share some couple of books you've read. I'm a bookworm, Daddy Prince. Go to YouTube, Maisha State's YouTube channel, episode 98, 99, and 100. Man Cave Talk Live. Kuna books huko nimeshare. I don't have time. I'm trying to read all this before TikTok is Izimike. Listening from Vancouver, man, I like how you talk about reality, Yamaju. Lazima tujue, bro. Yes, please. So what companies are good for life insurance? It doesn't matter. Read the fine print. No. Read the fine print. Because Samati, this is the best. I don't really know what the best is. Me, I'm on the journey too. Cliff, I was in Rochester, Minnesota, 2 days, man. It's snowing. Yeah, it's still snowing. I think snowing in Shaleo. We'll have a week break. We're warming up. On Monday, we are on 0. I'm happy because we are above freezing, 0 on Monday. Very happy, 0. Okay, life experiences are awesome, but can somehow be limiting. Learning to train the brain is vital. That's true. I agree with you. I'm learning too. No, I'm learning. So, is there money in TikTok? I make peanuts. I don't really discuss how much money I make on TikTok. It's just, I don't do it for the money though. If I did TikTok for the money, I'll probably quit making videos for TikTok. I don't do it for the money. That's the problem. The difference is I don't do it for the money. There's money in TikTok. But yeah, there is money in TikTok if you know what you're doing. But I never do it for the money. I just do it for if sometimes they send a check, sometimes they don't. I don't know. I don't do it for the money. If I do it for the money, I'll quit yesterday. I do it for the passion of interacting, meeting new people. Sabu, kama mjui, by the way, as an individual, I'm an introvert. I'm 98% introvert. You'll never find me in public doing public things. You can do vlog. I'm always vlogging inside my car, not outside there. No. Outside, maybe nimepata motivation. Very introverted, Mimi. Very introvert. Niko hapa naishi kwa hao full time. Temperature is 0. I could be in the house 5 days in a row. Kwa nini? Create system because I've been in America for 19 years. In the winter, so we don't work. So I have enough things to keep me busy in the house. That's what I would say. No. Come on, because I'm posting more videos on TikTok, meaning I'm editing videos more. That's why I'm posting more videos. But I'm 100% introverted. No. Hii ndio inanipatia social life, hii kuongea kwa social media. it gets me. People think I'm so confident and I'm so, I'm not. So user, I remember seeing you at church back then, and you used to be a big introvert. What's your name, user? What's your name, user? User 646077415658. Put your name there. I need to know who you are. In the snow, somehow, is the snow somehow therapy? We don't get to talk to people. Is the snow somehow therapy? We don't get to talk to Cliff. I don't know the sentence. Okay, this is what I'll do. Today, I'm taking my kids to go see the holiday train. If I have time, I'll film it. Alafu niwaonyeshe. Niko na video last year though. This is the film bado. If I have time, it's gonna be super cold. So if I can hold the camera at the same time, I will try. Alafu ndafly drone ya snow niwashow how much snow imejaa. No. Anasema show. Okay. Is the show somehow therapy? Oh, okay, Mr. Snow. Show. We don't get to talk to people. I talk to my kids. It's just that I'm in construction season. Tunafanya kazi hivi March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. By November, it's slowing down. Then December, it's a hit or miss. Kama say the last 2 weeks, I think it may work 1 day, 2 days, like it's up 3 days when the weather allows. Now work. So when I'm home, what do I do mostly? I find things to do to keep me busy, because I know that I'm not working anyway. I'm not gonna get another job and spend time with my kids. By the way, Subon in the winter season. Come on, say yesterday I didn't do it. They put up the Christmas tree. It's a tradition. Nothing special about that. We don't believe in Christmas people. It's just a tree. No. Go with the flow. Is it advisable to come to the US with visit visa and try changing status to F1? Just come. Don't ask me. Don't ask me if it's advisable. Do it. Because if you can be, is it advisable to come to the US with visit visa, then change to F1? That's a loaded question. That could take you 2 years from now if you start processing from the beginning. But if you have a visa already and you're thinking about it, don't even think about it. Sabu, thinking means you're not going to do it. Sabu, I'm still thinking about it means I'm going to go back to my SSD memory and find 1,000 reasons not to do it. Then I'll come back and tell you, after speculating and procrastinating and building castles in the air and considerable research and development for these products, we as a company, as the CEO of my brain, decided it's not a really good idea. Why? It's too risky for my life. So what do? Una override brain yako. You just do it. Believe me, you just do it. No. Me, I never thought na mbele ya camera nikiongea na watu. I tried. Nawasha camera hivi. Hi. 5 minutes, I'm still saying hi. Oh, man. Okay. Let's do it again. Hi. My goodness. 2 months before the second take. 6 months before. Okay. I'm never going to do this. No. So just do it. Come with a visit visa. Come over here. Try and get an F1. What's the worst that can happen? You just go back. Big deal. No. But you tried. Along the way from your trial, you would take some notes that you would have never encountered if you didn't do that thing particularly. Mona. That's what I'm saying. So visa iko. Kama visa iko. Kuja rakaraka rotich. No. Pious. I'm going to pious. I think it's pious. Kuja rakaraka. No. Look for a friend. Kuja visit. Just try and fail. No. Try and fail, then not try at all. Mona. Because you try and fail, that's who I am today. Mimi ni trial and fail. A product of try and fail. Actually, Nivi, I'm a product of 3 times fail. Failure rate yangu ni 75%, by the way. I'm doing really good, right? So, if I'm trying something new and I fail 75%, I know it's working. Scary irony. No. I'm flipping my brain upside down. No. If I try something and fail 75%, I know it's working. If I try something and it's too easy, naanza kushuku. I know that something is missing. No. It's too easy. It's too easy. You make it too easy. Song ya BN. Nakumbuka kwa sababu I was there. I was recording song ya BN concert. Record the whole concert. I don't know who I was supposed to give the video to. Somebody got me in with tickets. I can record, take pictures. Okay, whatever. Do I know BN personally? I don't even know him personally. People say I look like him. But I think he looks like me because I'm older. But no. You make it too easy. If it's too easy, I'm not gonna doubt. No. But sometimes some things are too easy and they get easier. But you have to start doing them to realize they're easier. So kama visa iko, kuja hapa rakaraka. Hello bro, DV lottery iko open ama bado. It might even this year kama itapita tunaona. So Maggie, you are encouraging your encouragement to many of us. That's what nasema hivyo. Kama na encourage, so chukua your encouragement, you're the shield of encouragement, to be a shield could take action. Ukisema ni encouragement peke yake inakuwa entertainment. No. That's what I learned from watu wengi in a church, for example. You listen to the preacher preach. For 2 hours, you're very encouraged. No. Dopamine iko 110%. Then you walk out of church like this, boom. Leo ni Sunday. Walk out of church, boom, like this. What happens? Dopamine naisha. No. Fizzles. Sijui na Kiswahili, by the way. Fizzling. Back to default setting. So church ilikuwa 2 hours away. So you watch football. Yeah. Ulisa mambo ya church. Kwa nini? Ilikuwa inspiration. Try this experiment. Skiza inspiration, start taking actions towards your inspiration. Usingoje 1 month. 2 years from now, go back and revisit your story. Who inspired me to do this? Sema, oh my goodness. Ilikuwa 1 sentence, 1 paragraph, 1 speech. That's it. No. Ilinitoa mali nilikuwa pale mpaka saa hii. Ngombe na wife hivi. Whatever happens, it's ongea na discussion in your life. The worst thing you can do is be the same person you were last year, this year. Worst case scenario, let something else change in your life. Just a little bit. No. Something. Kama TikTok iko active, try to type isizimike. Something change. That's G. Some change. Just some change. Some change. Maybe itaendelea sana. So Mike asemaje? Na sweat juu kuna heat hapa, by the way. Nimeka heat hapa kwa face yangu. Imezimika. Oh man, come on. We're back to YouTube sasa. Back to YouTube. How many? 3 o'clock. I'm running late. What time is it? 2:59. 12. 1, 2, 3. Sawa, YouTube. Tufanye hivyo sasa tumalize. I'm supposed to take my kids kwa place flani in an hour from now. No. An hour, 4:30. So niko na an hour and a half. So tamaliza YouTube hapa sahi. Labda tabaki TikTok sijui. Sasa YouTube. No. Peace. See you on the next one. Tumalize kila kitu basi. Naenda tu TikTok kidogo nimalizane nayo. But kwa recording mtaona TikTok pia. So ndaikata pia. Sawa. So tuende live ya YouTube.